I got a poll.
And here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
Illogical. Damn it!
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Would you look at that? A toy show. What do you say we go in there and see what they got? Step right up in here, all about wonderful plastic pieces of marvels. Only here on Collectable Past.
Welcome back, everybody, and Merry Pigmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and all the other good stuff. We hope that you are having an awesome one. Holiday spirit is here upon us, and there are a few things that will be mentioned towards the end of the show, and I am saving for the end of the show on purpose. But I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, and I hope that you're having a good one. And I see some of the people already hanging out in chat. I know I'd seen Chaos earlier when I was trying to upload something. I didn't have a chance to say hi. What's going on, Chaos? What's going on, Superfan? Gap After Dark. What's going on, man? Happy day to you. Merry Christmas. TL29, what's going on, man? I hope that you're having an awesome holiday as well. RR, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, Padre? Merry Pigmas to you, too. RR also says, thank you, my friend. A wonderful gift. Best I've received in decades. Hey, man. I always appreciate all the things that a lot of you do for the channel, always stopping by, always taking the time to say stuff to me and everything, and I really do appreciate it. Whenever I get a chance to be able to send some kind of thank you your way, you best believe that I will. There's a lot more thank yous that I owe all of you as far as I'm concerned. In my mind, whether you think it's there or not, believe me, it's there. And, once things are settled and everything is where it should be, and the pig gets justice completely, there's going to be a lot of thank yous that are going to be coming your way. I'll get all heckled, Jekyll. What's going on, Bone? Merry Pigmas to you as well, man. I hope that you're all having a good one. And with that, of course, we got our awesome panel. We got Vinnie.
Hey everybody, Merry Pigmas. I hope everyone is having an awesome one. Yes, you guys and girls out there in the chat, we can't thank you enough for everything, and so happy that you're here to actually talk about toys and, well, pretty much the gifts and stuff that we're going to be showing. I mean, we've shown a couple already over the last couple of weeks, but more to come, and yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be a fun one.
Always is. Always, man. Every single time. And if it isn't fun, why the hell are we doing it? Right. Of course, we also got Shifty Gizm with us. What's going on, Shifty?
Hey, Merry Pigmas, everybody. I hope everybody's had a fun and safe holiday time here the last couple of days. I know I have. Man, I didn't think I'd make tonight's show. I had to cook for the family, and I think I overdid it myself. Yeah, I got a little bit too much grub here tonight, and if I had to bow out, I may be in the bathroom or something.
He may be in a coma.
Yeah, maybe in a coma. Yeah, too much holiday food here, but I hope everybody's having a good time here.
We had some food too. We had a bunch of ham and mashed potatoes and stuff like that, and then of course the golden retriever got his own big giant plate. He ate more than my wife and I combined, and was still looking for more. His belly was hanging down so low, almost scraping the floor as he was walking by, and he's looking for more. I'm like, you fat bastard, you seal belly looking dog, go lay down. Take that schnooter, get out of my face. It's a pleasure to have you with us. A pleasure to have you on as a co-host with Vinnie and I, as well as along with our other co-hosts. We got the super fan, Adam Shawhan. What's going on, buddy? Adam. Bueller.
Adam!
Well, we're going to move right over. We got Slasher McSplitter, our other co-host, hanging out. What's up, Slasher?
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Padre already made tacos. Tacos sound good, right? Yeah, we had tacos the other night. It's been a bittersweet, and like I said, I'm going to get into that towards the end. But I want to start off some toy fun, some more of these forgotten relics from the past. I am pretty sure I ain't going to stump all of you this time. The pig was that hard at work. A lot of this stuff I've been preparing, and I've been talking about this, because of how bad the internet used to be. I would have to prepare a lot of this stuff in advance, sometimes a month in advance or more, like with some of the toy review videos and Indy's toy history lessons. A lot of them are prepared way in advance. So this one I prepared a while ago, and if I don't stump you all with this one, I'm not doing it right. But let's get into it. Indy's toy history lessons.
Welcome, one and all. I am your Professor, Indy, of the Guinea Pig Collective. And now, we are going to get into some toy history. On today's toy history lessons, we'll be talking about another toy franchise that was really from another world. We will be talking about The Other World by Arco. Created in 1982 and running through 1984, The Other World by Arco featured on the story of Rady, the good king of Glogon, and his royal army of Gyps, who crusade to locate the Pure Ancus against the evil Zendo and his Moogs. Otherworld are non-articulated bendable figures, and the figures were first released in 2 packs on cards in 1982, including a Moog or Gyp as well as glow-in-the-dark weapons. Later in 1983, figures were packaged individually, including both a Gyp and a Moog figure, and included more weapons. The Beasts were released in window boxes. Fragacuda and Mach are known to have been packaged each with a Moog, while Sir Cobra is known to have been packaged with a Gyp. Camaro came packaged with Rady, while Sharkos included Zendo, as well as an assortment of each figure's weapons. Antor is known to have come packaged with Shih Tzu, in which the set was dubbed Antor meets Shih Tzu. Eurus was packaged with Eski, where the set was called Eurus meets Eski. Both he and Antor were included in the Battle of the Red Lake set. Now, from the second series, the Weapons Master and Lava Man are the most difficult to find. Antor, Eurus, and Mach the Rock Thrower are the rarest figures from the entire line. Castle Zendo can be tough to find as well. There were 4 multi-pack sets released, fighting Glogons, including Kantani, Hondu, and Zendu, fighting terrains with Gayfand, Rady, and Ronin, and the battle for the Per Ancus, which included Kontori, Gayfand, Ronin, and Zendu. The 4th and final multi-pack is Battle of the Red Lake, which included Antor, Eurus, Shih Tzu, and Warrior Yorka. It is the rarest of all the sets to find. Series 1 included a lot more figures than Series 2 in 83 or Series 3 in 84, which only had 3 things. This was another interesting fantasy heavy laden playset or figure sets for kids to collect. Guys, have you ever heard of The Other World by Arco? Guys, thank you for joining me on this toy history lesson.
There we go. RR. And I know I must have got a good one because even RR said, Indy got me on this one. What's going on, Iceman? Modler, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you. And I seen Katie. RR is also in the house. What's going on? Red, good to see you here. Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Pigmas. Thank you all for joining us. As always, guys, remember, go ahead and share the links out there. And I know Katie did it earlier, and I really do appreciate it. Before I could even get on, she had already shared it out. But, guys, be sure to reshare the links out there to let everybody know we're going and we're having a little bit of Christmas fun. And thank you again for being here. And thank you for an amazing year. But, guys, go ahead. Thoughts on that one?
I remember seeing some of these, and I always thought they were just Dungeons and Dragons figures ripoffs. I didn't know the name of these things.
Yeah, it's not one I was familiar with either.
I did see a couple. Especially those little egghead guys. I've definitely seen those.
Yeah, a couple of the figurines did look a little familiar, but yeah, I never followed it. I had no clue what the hell they were.
So I did it right, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never heard of these. Never.
I told you guys I'm going to stump you. And I finally did it. I could stump the whole panel. Flash is the only one who sees. I have a vague recollection of this, and Vinny's like, I think I might have seen one of these.
Yeah, I did see some of those figures before. I really just thought they were like dollar store versions of the LJ Dungeons and Dragons figures.
Like, you know when they did like the flea markets and stuff, or when they had like in school, they'd have like once or twice a year they'll do like bring whatever you have, and that's where I've seen them, but only like one or two. No clue what the hell they were.
Well, now you know they are something, and but believe it or not, they are kind of collectible at this point. Wow. Never heard of those toys. And that's one of the things I like to do. I like to bring things either that people don't know at all, or they're so lesser known that everybody may have remembered them from their childhood, but don't really recall them enough to ever bring them up in conversation. I love being able to stir those conversations of, hey, oh crap, I do remember that when I was a kid. I remember seeing that. I thought it was, as slashers say, a cheap Dungeons and Dragons ripoff toy. There you go, man. That I have so much fun doing these things.
I also like to learn the names of these things that I completely forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to do, and here's the thing. So you can look up some of this information. You can find some of it. But here's the thing. You can't go by everything that they say because a lot of these guys will get shit wrong. So I had to make a few corrections in the video because I was kind of going on the basis of what other people were saying. And I started doing more research on my own by looking up the figures, looking up the packs, seeing which figures came with what, and found out a few, they were wrong on some of this stuff. And you got to watch out too. A lot of this stuff is AI generated and everything like that. So while they may have some of it right, they don't have all of it right. Once again, the pitfalls of AI. Yeah, TLM. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it gets tough to be able to get in the figure reviews, especially when there's a lot of money being spent on these things. But yeah, man, if you ever get around to it again, man, have some fun with it. Always, just try to have the most fun you can with it. So many people will try to follow some kind of formula. I don't follow a formula. I just do whatever I feel like doing. And why it hasn't worked out like stars and banners for me yet, I know why, because YouTube hates me. And a lot of other people are still seeing that to this day. Granted, some of these people are starting to get their channels back, but I've been warning about it for over 6 fucking years. Nice. Yeah, cool. Printing the final piece of the Hercules statues. Yeah, man, I've seen some of that. Looks awesome. What's going on, Steve, man? Good to see you. Almost no food since Friday. Kick-ass fever. Yeah, I hope that you're feeling better from that, man.
Oh, man.
Getting sick is no fun, especially around the holiday season. But yeah, man. Exactly. So that's my opener. But I've got another one for you. So of course, since it's Christmas, and a few people know why I really didn't feel like filming anything, but the wife came out like big time for Christmas. Even though we were hurting for money this year, she still came out big time. And I filmed this one today because I was just like, I have to, because this is too damn cool. It's something that I had mentioned before I wanted to get, but guys, let me know what you think about this.
What is everybody looking for Christmas? What is everybody looking for Christmas? Looking for that Red Ryder CO2 powered pistol. That's right. Red Ryder came out with another one, and this time it's a CO2 powered pistol. Let's take a quick look at this one. Go ahead and open that up, and we take a quick look at what we got here. And there we go with our pistol. It's got one pop-off side right there where you put the CO2, and there's your CO2 tightening tool. This is your safety right here. This is the fire. That's for safety, and then you load your BBs right up in here. So let's go out and let's test this sucker. So before we fire the new pistol, we're going to take a shot with the old Red Ryder. And we're going to start off on the tin can. Let's see what kind of damage it does there. And then we'll move to the soup can. There we go with our can. There's our entry. And went clear through. Punched right through to the other side. So it was a complete end over end. It went completely through. So not bad. Let's move to the soup can. See what it does to the soup can. It planked it pretty good. It just left a little tiny dent in there. You kind of almost see it on the inside right there. Just a little bit of a dent, nothing more than that. So let's move on to the pistol. The pistol's got pull back hammer. Now I'm going to move right over to the soup can, see what it does. So on the soda can, I hit it almost in the exact same spot. It was complete through and through. It's just over there. Now the soup can, big difference on this. So hit right here, it punched right through, and it busted out right down here. So it went through and through on the soup can. So not bad. The power on the pistol is a lot more than the air rifle. We'll take a few more shots.
Dude, that's so cool.
You put your eye out, kid.
Right?
Yeah, through and through like a hot knife through butter, man. I can't even tell you. Iceman says he's got the Colt Peacemaker BB gun. Very nice, very nice, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, super happy with this one. I wanted this one. It's the soup can limited edition. The soup can's lives matter. But yeah, I seen this and seen they were doing this, and dude, I was like, I gotta have this. Like, I got the Red Ryder BB gun. I want the pistol. And my wife not only managed to pick it up, she picked it up on a steal too. She only wound up getting it for like $20. Like, and on sale, this thing was going for $29. So she got even cheaper than the best sales that are out there, because it's normally about $40 for this pistol. So,
Well,
yeah, man.
Well, let me ask you: Did she hide it behind the desk after you had to open up all your other presents? And was she like, "Hey, what's that over there behind the desk?"
Nah. But she did give me it last, and the very, very, very last gift she gave me was a whole new box of CO2s, because I'd ran out of all my CO2s when I used the M1. It was a great score, man. And yeah, the pistol having more power than the rifle wasn't. Well, I can't even say it wasn't what I expected. They literally say on the site that it was supposed to have more power than the air rifle. So, I mean, I was hoping that it would, but you just never know with these things. But holy shit, man, that thing came through. It was a lot more powerful than the freaking Crossman, which says over 1,000 feet per second. It feels like because that Crossman, there's no way it's making it through that can. I just don't see it. That thing hits like like a hamster kicking. It's not very impressive, but this thing very impressive. I'm super happy with this. This actually kind of lifted my freaking mood a little bit because I was feeling pretty down in the dumps. And once again, stay tuned to the end of the show. You'll find out why I was miserable for days. These guys thought that I had went out and killed a bunch of people or something. It wasn't good. But, so before I hand it off to all these fine gentlemen, because I know they're chomping at the bit. I know a few
who said you didn't?
Well, sorry. Bad pigs don't tell. But before I hand it off to them, as always, we're going to do like we always do. And, I'm going to give you one more thing.
Oh, there's one more thing, sir.
One thing. Just one thing.
Oh, one other thing.
Just one more thing.
One more thing. One thing.
Oh, one more thing.
Real quick, this is one of the things I got for Christmas. Got a new model stand. So Mrs. actually picked up 3 of them. These ones are pretty cool. They got the wire bends right there. The only problem is the base is a little light. I'm going to have to heavy it up, but comes with a bunch of different arm clips that you could put on there. So pretty cool. This is definitely going to help out with the pigmation and a lot of the figure reviews. Merry Christmas, everybody. And one other present here. Got something that we were looking for a very long time, could never find it, and the missus found this one for me. So now I finally have Cosmos. So there's another old school Transformer. I can't wait to take a look at this guy. He's actually a lot larger than I thought he was going to be. This one looks really cool.
There you go. One more thing. The little figure stands, they're pretty cool. A lot better when I was working with the old one. The wife said that thing better be in the trash now. And I was going to use it for the BB gun, and that's why I used the BB guns, Iceman, for testing the toys durability. Because obviously I put a gun to those things, they're going to go bye-byes. But seeing how well they held up to a BB gun is kind of like the acid test for quality of the toys. Go ahead, Shifty.
I can't wait for that review of Cosmos because I had him when I was a kid, and I've been thinking about maybe picking him up. And I can't wait to see what you think about that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I've been wanting this one for a while. And as far as Cosmos, I have 2 of the original Cosmoses. One I have sitting out here on the computer desk right in front of me all the time, every time I do the toy show. And then the other one that's a little bit better condition in the back in the boxes with all the other figures. So, yeah, it was one of the ones that I really loved, that Venusian craft, that Adamansky's Venusian craft design. So, yeah. Well, sometimes I use the real ones in the toy breaks when the BB guns don't do the job. Shadowhawk Talks also in the house. What's going on? Merry Christmas. Merry Pigmas, man. Hope you're doing well. Guys. Thanks for joining us, guys. Remember to keep sharing out the links out there. Let everybody know we're going because we're having fun. And as we say, we're getting ready to hand it off to these guys. But, of course, you know what that means. Toys from bygone eras. And after that, the guys are going to Christmas candy cane fight in the back. No knives today because it's the holiday spirit. So they're just going to beat each other to death with candy canes. And the first one who wins is going to be doing their first review after this commercial break.
I am your Professor Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective. Welcome to Toys from Bygone Eras.
You got them. Here's Kenner's SSP Pee-wees. They're great little SSPs. The driver's in his cockpit. In goes the easy pull T-stick. A quick tug and they're off, scooting along indoors or out. They're so easy to rev up and race. SSP Pee-wees with easy pull T-sticks and driver. Each racer sold separately.
Do you hear it? I hear it.
Here it comes, the hull of power from Sonic Sound. Now, when you pull that T-stick, those SSP racers howl with power. Take that action. Smash 'em, smash 'em. New SSPs with sonic sound. Super Stalker, King Cobra, Detonator. Kenner's SSP racers for 72 now with sonic sound, each sold separately.
I've got a new SSP. Soma!
Okay, let them go. Some of the great SSP racers for 72. Scorpion, Hustlin' Hoss. And there goes Juices Wild and Ramjet. Dig the SSPs for 1972. All with the new howl of power of sonic sound. SSP Scorpion, Hustlin' Horse, Juices Wild, and Ramjet by Kenner, each sold separately.
He's a demolition demon in a beat-up Chevrolet. It ain't worth $1, so he wrecks it every day. Now here is Kenner's SSP smash-up derby set, and you can hoot and holler, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Crash, bang, crack 'em up, put 'em back again. Crash, bang, smash 'em up, it's smash-up time, my friend. Kenner's SSP smash-up derby set comes with everything you see right here.
This is Kenner's Screen Show, the amazing take-it-any-place projector. Show 'em here, show 'em there, take it almost anywhere. 7 great color shows like Sabrina and Archie. Slip in a cassette and the show is on. Hey, here's the Hair Bear Bunch. There are over 100 scenes, bright even in daylight. See exciting shows from both sides with Kenner's Screen Show projector with 5 cassettes.
Thank you for joining us, and remember, if it's not being done by a pig, it's not worth watching.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Toys from Bygone Eras. And oh my God, this computer's black screening again on me. Pretty soon this thing is going to be out of here. There should be a new computer after Christmas. So thank you, Katie, for resharing that. Yeah, man, kids don't have anything that cool anymore. No, they don't, Shadowhawks. I mean, they were making some amazing stuff back there. And there's going to be some more stuff I'm going to be showing off later on. It's kind of Christmas related that I dug out. And I think some of you guys are going to dig it. Hopefully they don't try to copyright hit us for that shit as well. But you just never know. Yeah. Generally eat your heart out, man. Yeah, right. And what's going on, Cal Hoy? See Cal Hoy here. What's going on, man? Merry Pickmas, man. I hope that you're doing well. I'm not going to touch that right now, Chaos. That'll be something I'll talk about later. Good stuff, Indy. Yeah, man. You down with SSP? Yeah, you know me. Big mainframe coming, right? Yeah, I need it bad. I'm tired of this thing black screen. But yeah, guys. Anything more you want to say about Toys from Bygone Eras before one of you take the stage? Because I heard some deeply disturbing battles with those candy canes in the back. Guys, I know you in the audience don't get to hear the absolute devastation that's going on, but I'm pretty sure somebody got poked in the eye with a shard of candy cane during that fight in the green screen. It was brutal.
Well, we've been sharpening them for the last hour, so I mean, they're sharp.
I didn't come with a candy cane. I have nothing to show. So.
No. But all right, there is something I want to show. But before we do, there is also something from Shifty. And before that, let's say a shout out for Adam, man. How you doing, brother? Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry
Christmas. Yeah, I couldn't do much earlier. The dogs were going nuts, so you know.
Oh.
Ta-da.
Boy, he's all dressed up, looking sharp, looking.
I know he's all decked out for this show. Look at this guy. He's putting us all to shit. I don't even have the big cam up. Thanks, Adam. Make me feel even more like garbage.
He's got a tie and everything.
Hey, that's right.
He's bringing the class.
You got to dress for the show, and I mean, this is the holiday show. It's the show, man. It's the show, the only show.
Beautiful, man. Well, it's awesome having you, bro. So let's get into this too now. Oh, dude, always a blast. Here, let me share a screen because Shifty's got something for everybody. Anything you want to say before I play it?
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday poem from Shifty.
There we go. Here, and away we go.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the store, people were hustling and bustling, doing their seasonal chores, buying treats and presents that brought holiday joy. An old lady even asked about a yo-yo in an aisle full of toys. I was just browsing, nothing of need. The section was crowded, so I moved on with speed. As I turned the corner, something caught my eye. On a rack of random stuff sat a green dragon guy. As I moved a bit closer, I realized what it was. The elusive were-dragon that was once a buzz. Never found in stores, only online. But there was a catch, just for a limited time. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was true. And guess what was behind it? A Streets of Rage Roo. I grabbed both, and electronics I ran. But an even bigger surprise was when they both were scanned. Both were on clearance, both hard to find. I bought both up, now they are mine. Where Dragon is awesome, and Rude freaking rocks. I bought one a while back, now they can box. Walmart came through with scores that are dynamite. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome, brother.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like it was packed, right? And I was just coming out the aisle, and I saw something green. I have bad eyes, but I saw something green in a white box on a corner of that shelf, and I ran over to it. I was like, "Holy shit! I've never seen this sucker." He is awesome, and wow. And then I saw the Roo behind him, and if I can find any more, I'm going to send it to the guy down there in the corner. Because these things are really cool, and I know Slasher would like to probably add these to his collection. So if I can spot any more of them, I'm going to send them your way. I'm going to check out a couple of more Walmarts in my area because I don't
things in my store.
Yeah, I don't know where they came from because I'm at that store all the time. They must have just had a shipment in for Christmas, but it's weird though. They went right to clearance. They didn't even go on the regular toy rack. They went right to freaking clearance.
Wow.
Yeah, they were only.
You said these were only able. You could only find them on like eBay and shit.
Well, now because they put them up on Walmart.com originally, and they sold out. They're available now, but they're going for like 3 or 4 times what they usually do. Roo used to sell for like $8, and now it's like 21 something on Walmart. And you don't want to pay that much for that. It is a good figure though. But you can find it cheaper probably if you just look around. And I'm going to check. I got 3 Walmarts in my area, and within the next week I'm going to go over and look. I may see if I can talk to the toy manager of my Walmart and ask, well, what the deal is. How did they get those? Because that Were-Dragon though, that sucker is amazing for the price. It's usually like $9, like $8-9. It's insane how much details in that one figure.
Did they only make 2 Altered Beast figures?
That and the werewolf. Yeah.
So they didn't do the bear. They didn't do the bear or the tiger. Okay.
No. But those Jack specific Sega figures are really, really nice.
It was crazy to see that it was Jax doing these.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jax did anything since they lost the wrestling license.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, while we're talking about licenses and companies making figures, the big news dropped yesterday. Playmates next year they're parting ways with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after 40 years.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, they flooded the market anyway, and then the license is basically given out to everyone. So there's nothing special about it anymore. I guess it's just why should we pay that much? You know?
Yeah, I think that's a big loss on their part with all the things that they have been doing, and they've been starting to do it right. I mean, it is kind of disappointing to see that. But
how many times are they going to redo the same old figures, though? You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, they've done some of the reissues and stuff like that, but then they put out a few things that were different. So. While some of it's rehash, there's always people that want to be able to recollect that older stuff anyway. I mean, that's why things like Transformers, G.I. Joe, that's why they always had these anniversaries where they reissue some of these ones that people never had the chance to get, or maybe they lost and they would like to recollect it, or maybe a new collector that's just getting into it that would like to get some of the older style ones. So I don't necessarily fault them on that. I just fault them on not being able to keep up with the pace that a lot of the other companies are setting by coming up with some really, really cool, interesting new designs. I'm saying not that they didn't do any, they just didn't do enough as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. It still is an end of an era for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you grab?
RRs, yeah. The end of an era. Yeah, I think it is anyway. But
40 years.
That's really funny because when I put the end of an era on the banner for the show, it wasn't for that.
That did work out though too.
It's just weird how it always does seem to work out like that with all of us. I mean, we're just like in so much sync all the time. It's absolutely disgusting. I hate every last one of you. Bah humbug, you sons of bitches.
I think that's when you head up, which that's hilarious too. Oh shit! What the hell knows?
What do you want for nothing?
But speaking of fighting, here we got I got a pretty damn cool review here.
Nice, Steve. Nice.
It's a father and son fight. What did he get?
He's finally scored the 6-inch R2D2 from the Black Series line. He's been looking for it for a while.
That's awesome.
Retro Reptile, what's going on, buddy? Man, there's our buddy. There's one of our buddies who've caught the YouTube bug, shall we say?
Right.
Merry Pigmas to you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, folks.
Was that throwback?
What's it? Oh, yeah, is it? I think it is.
Well, we can't say that. We cannot confirm.
I mean, he who shall not be named by YouTube. Okay.
Right. We got George Lucas in the house as well. See that? R2D2 is mentioned. George, what's going on? Merry Pigmas to you too, sir.
Merry Pigmas, George.
I'm shut up.
We're gonna jump into this one, but very, very cool. We got discount figures here. So I've been wanting to show you guys this review for like the past 2 weeks. So here it is.
Oh, nice.
Hello, everyone. I am Vinnie Mella. You guys know me as Vinnie Art, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys. And today I'm going to be opening up this really cool set. I found these at Ross. So we have Tekken characters. We got Kazuya and Heihachi. So we got father and son. And I'm going to be opening these up. I figured I might as well do a double review since these are companion pieces. I do love how they do the packaging on these. Very beautiful stuff. Apparently these are Bandai. There are 2 other characters. I only found out about them after the fact, but I'm going to have to look for them. It's King, the wrestler, and
does Heihachi's thing say round 2?
Kazuya's son.
Yep.
And Heihachi's grandson. So.
Oh, ready.
No, he's ready. He's ready.
Round one ready. That was pretty sweet. And again, those are separate pieces. So, let's open these up. Get a good look.
Yeah, the other 2 figures, it says round 2
very, very
and something
cool,
else. I forgot
box
what it was.
art as well, I gotta say.
It might be fight.
A little bit better.
Round 2 fight. I think that's what the other ones are.
This is something that is just super cool. So everything about these figures are meant to be together, which is so awesome. So we have Kazuya with the round 1 kind of, front base thing, that piece. He's got his effect. Even the box he comes in, it goes together with Heihachi's. So this was a super cool feature. I love that they did this. I wanted to make sure you guys got to see this before I started doing the full review. But not too bad. So these guys, they do come with not that many pieces, but what they have is fun. So you do have the alternate hands. Kazuya has an open hand and of course the fist hand. So you got both of those. Obviously you get the round 1 base, and again this just lays on top. So you could probably use this for something else if you want. You don't necessarily need it for the Tekken, but if you want to do that you could. And of course Heihachi, similar deal. He's got his ready stand with the display. Again, his effect which is really cool. He does have the alternate hands. So if you want 2 fists, you get 2 fists. Or if you want 2 open hands, you get 2 open hands. And they are just ball pegs on the wrist, and it just pops on and off pretty easily. If you have any Bandai toys, you probably know what that is anyway, or how it works. Yeah, like I do like that they have the lava for background. I move that out of the way, you get a better look. So here is Kazuya. Really nice detailing on this. Good sculpt work. They're fairly simple figures. I'm not going to go too crazy over, you know, or rant and rave about the certain things they do, but what's here is a lot of fun. And we don't normally get that many Tekken figures, to be quite honest. I can't really think of the last company that did them. I know there was at least one, because I had a handful of them back in the day. But we're talking like 25, 30 years ago. Yeah, I like the Scar. They did a nice...
I did look it up. SH Figure Arts, they did ones from, I guess, the newest game, which I think is 8. And those are smaller, but they're super expensive.
What's going on, Frankie?
Hey, Frankie. But yeah, these are more affordable. And again, if you go to Ross, they're just $15 each. So that's pretty.
Dude, you know, and that's one of the things I want to touch on real quick before you hit play again. So I know we've been talking about Ross and some of these other places not having a whole lot in stock, and I know Shifty has been extremely disappointed with them. So I walked into a Ross and I found all kinds of shit. I mean, granted, I didn't find as much cool shit as I was hoping to find, but I still did wind up seeing quite a few things that I was able to pick up, and especially last minute pickups. So.
Ooh. Nice. Are we going to be seeing them tonight or in a future episode?
Well, no, they weren't for me. They were for somebody else. So
okay,
it's not something I'll be showing off.
Very cool though. But yeah, no, hey, I'm happy. I found a lot of good things too, and I got you guys a couple of gifts too. So I mean, it worked out. But yeah, because everything is on a budget. Yeah. By the way, if you have noticed, we're not streaming on X because I don't have the gift membership expired. So
yeah. So when it came up and I was like click and oh, never mind. I know why, and I just got rid of it.
Yeah, I noticed too. As we were going live, I went to go try to attach it, and it said no more. So I can't do the animations either anymore. So there you go, folks. But anyway, back to the review because these things were pretty cool.
Good job with that. We'll get into articulation and everything too. And yeah, here is his effect. Let me take that off so you get a better look at that. Pretty nice. Again, the sculpt work is there. Articulation could be better on these guys. I will say that right off the bat. But what is here is fun. I think Kazuya is a little bit better than Heihachi. It feels like his head might be a little too small for his body. I wish the scaling was a little bit better. But let's get back to the detail on him. We do have his tiger logo thing on his gi. This is very soft material as well. I think it's like the same type that Jada uses because it kind of feels like that, almost rubbery. But the print quality is really nice. Here you get the wraps are on his arm. Feels like it's all like a... Is it a separate piece? It might be a separate piece that they plug in.
I'll jump a little bit, but
all
yeah, I thought like the print they did was fantastic on them.
Could.
That
Not
tiger
so
logo.
much, but there are again 2 different joints. The neck one, which out of the box might be all twisted. You're gonna have to get in there and move them with your fingers, but not too bad for that range. Arms go all the way around. There is some kind of slight movement. It's not a full butterfly joint. I don't know how well you can see it. There is something in there that kind of gets slight forward and back, but not by much. Yeah, not much in there. It does have the bicep, obviously, the double hinge for the fist, and like I said, a ball peg kind of in there. Back is pretty great. Forward, not so much, but it's enough for what you need it to do. He does have waist twist in here. I'm trying to see, it's not a ball joint. He does have drop down hips. Not crazy about that, because as you're moving these guys around, it looks kind of ugly, but they're kind of, as you can tell, because they're connected like that. But you need them to do that stuff in order to like get the leg up, in order to do some of the moves that they're kind of known for. Are you going to pull them off exactly? No, but it's still all right. There are ratcheted joints in the knees, both the top and the bottom. So that's pretty nice. Ankles, some kind of ball joint. I can't really see too well what it is. Might be a hinge and swivel kind of setup, but not bad. Like I said, overall, you could still get them in some pretty cool fighting moves and fighting stances.
Yeah, it works with the articulation that's there. It really captures like how they are.
Straighten him out and put his other hand on. Again, we'll get a better look. He does have a little bit of a scar on his chest. You know, in the original games, he had something like that. But yeah, he was the bad guy in the very first game, the final boss, and he had black hair. Obviously, he was a little bit younger. But yeah, pretty good range, I'd say, in the arms and the shoulders. Again, there is that slight movement, but it ain't much. Biceps, same going on with the elbows, the wrist, bull peg kind of joint. Head, kind of the same deal as Kazuya. Not too bad, but like I said, you're gonna get this happening a lot, where the neck starts to twist. So you gotta kind of get in there and move it, because they're two separate pieces. So that's gonna depend on the range. He does still have a hinge, but obviously the game makes it more limited for the front. Not for the back though. The back's fantastic. It goes all the way back. Front, not so much. This is a separate piece. So I don't know if you do want to take it off, it's up to you, but keep in mind, you're going to get gappage in there. There is a gap. So they basically used his gi to kind of, that's pretty ugly under there. If you could see it properly. So I don't know, but there is a ball joint in that. So not too bad to hide that. He does still have the drop downs, splits. Pretty fantastic for these guys. That's what you want. Obviously, he does have the knees ratcheted, just like the other one. Oh, you get a little bit better look at how well, it's kind of hard to see here. How the foot joint is. So there's like a swivel in there and a bit of a ball joint. Yeah, they're a lot different than your other standard figures, but here you guys what you want. Here's some different fighting poses. Again, they look awesome together.
Yeah, for what's there, I mean, you could really pull off like some of the moves and stuff in the game. And I think Kazuya, like his whole kind of body stance and his sculpt work, like it's all there.
Quickly.
You know, if they put a little bit more into it, these things could really be phenomenal.
I just said the articulation is so different from any other figure. We're just kind of giving you a little bit of an idea of how they are. And if you want to slip them into your display with Jada, you can. They're pretty good scale, not too bad. And the type of plastic that they use, it looks like they really do fit nicely. There was that crossover game years ago. I might have to check it out on YouTube, but there was a crossover between Street Fighter and Tekken. So if you want to do that, you can do that. The scaling's pretty good between these characters. Not too bad. This guy around. So you gotta get a better look. Yeah, I think that works. Obviously, they're not as articulated as some of the other figures. This is the Storm Arena Ken, which is excellent. Another beautiful figure, all pretty much in scale with one another. So all in all, for these figures, for how they are, and again, we're not really getting these from any other companies. These are still pretty fun. I mean, if they were just separate and only had one each, they'd probably be around a score of a 7. But together, I could go about an 8 out of 10 on these. They are cool. They're a lot of fun. And if you are fans of Tekken, I think these are kind of a must grab. So go check out your local Ross stores. That's where they got these right now for 15 bucks. You can't go wrong. For 30, I don't know. But for 15 each, yeah, it's pretty solid. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe.
Nice. King looks pretty cool.
Be sure to pick
I
up
didn't
my
see these
Volume
two.
3 art book.
Say that again.
King looks pretty cool. I didn't see those two at Ross back when I saw King.
Okay.
They had a whole bunch. They had a whole bunch of them, but I didn't pick them up that day. And when I went back, he was gone.
Wow. Yeah, we did not see King at all over here. They had these two, and then I eventually did find Jin. So I have the 3 generations of because it's the grandson of Heihachi. But he looks fantastic, and they did different stuff with him. I haven't opened him up yet, but I did see that they have like a plastic rubbery material for his legs that's very like movable, and he can hold his pose, which is really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, because this one's all solid, his white pants and all that, and I figured it would have been the same, but I'm like, wait a minute, there's no joints in there. What's going on? Yeah, he's got articulation underneath, and it's pretty incredible. I haven't seen any other company tackle that, so when I do the review on him, I'll take out these two, and we'll do comparisons. But pretty sweet.
Yep.
Nice.
So there you go.
So Shifty, you're gonna go next.
Oh, does anybody else have anything?
Oh yeah, we all got stuff.
Well, here I could show off one other small thing.
Okay.
So
phrasing.
we were talking about DDs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. That's the $35 scrapper from Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
I went into DDs and I picked up this $9.99 version of scrapper.
Oh my god. Is that the third party one that one of the ones?
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like the NBK one in a way. So, but this one, these ones together, they come with a lot more shit. Like see if I can turn the box around correctly.
Does it build a knockoff Devastator?
Right there.
Oh,
and look,
shit.
he has a gun too, where the other one didn't.
Get the hell out of town.
Yeah,
$9.99.
$9.99.
Wow. Did they have all of them?
Nah, they only seen 2, but
wow.
Now the hunt is on.
The colors on that's pretty nice.
Well, it's like the original Diaclone version of what was Devastator before he was Devastator. So yeah, it was like they did a yellow and then they did like an orange color that was very similar to this. I mean, obviously a little more orange than the yellow, but yeah. So it's kind of like a throwback to that. So
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'll be doing a review on that one eventually.
Hell yeah!
I picked up that and I picked up what would be Hook. Yeah, for $9.99, Steve. Yeah, Steve. I may have something for you. So I found something at the same place, DD's, on discount, and I'll talk to you later. I've been feeling out of sorts and everything, and Steve knows why he asked, so I told him. Yeah, every hit kicking a metal garbage can. But
it's a shame that we didn't know about DDs till here recently. I saw somebody post something on Instagram about them. You could have been hitting that store up for who knows how long.
Yeah, right. And who knows what I could have found if I would have known about it earlier. But like I said, I just looked at it and I just thought it's probably like a clothing store, like a Marshall's or something. Right. I don't care. And yeah, missed out on some good shit. But if you're going next, Shifty, or if Adam's going, whoever's going, you guys had the candy cane fight. I'm out of this.
Adam, you got anything?
Yeah, I've been sharing since I got on here, man. Like I'm whenever, like Tommy knows. But yeah, so here we go. We have the there we go, so I can see what I'm doing here. I apologize. So we've got the Ric Flair plates with the times he held the championship, of course, and here we have, of course, the title that Nathan got today, which he was so excited about, the Survivor Series gold.
Very
next
nice.
to the United Kingdom title they did. And now we have on brown leather, after talking with Mr. Fisk and a couple other panelists and a couple other people via the interwebs. but that was kind of the idea, So there it is. There is the big gold belt with the Ric Flair, and I took the WWE premium belt that they made, which is kind of weird because this isn't even real leather either. It looks good, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely get a this kind of brown leather and actually real leather and redo the title eventually later down the line. But yeah, I think it looks pretty sharp for me doing it.
Yeah, those are awesome.
It looks great.
And being we have the lizard attack, as you can see. Look, the lizard is very envious. He's saying, wait a minute. No, I did not put him there. He fell off the hat, and that's how he landed. And I thought that was hilarious. So I instantly messaged it to Tolbat since he sent it to me. See, he was up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I thought it was hilarious.
And those plates, they're interchangeable, right?
Yeah. So you could go back to the original one, which was the wrestlers.
Man, they all look so
the
good.
nameplate. Yeah, I can pull them all off, have a custom strap made. And here we are sideways, which again with the brown, and then you've got the red and black, especially NWL belt and the one Booker T sign, which of course I switched back to the NWO with the Superfan plate, which I think looks pretty good. But there's all three belts together to kind of get an idea what they look like normally versus with the Flair belt side plates, and again just how it normally looks. And then I actually think this makes the big ugly W belt look halfway like a championship belt. Look at that. That is an ugly freaking title belt, but right there like that doesn't look too bad, right?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Still works.
It's the first time I've enjoyed that ugly ass W. Like, I hate the W belts.
Well, I think too the contrast with the other ones, like I just it looks all. I think it would just walk through a museum kind of.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. You could have the spinner belt. So
you're right.
I do not. Nathan does have the John Cena legacy, and then they came out with the farewell tour, the jackasses. But now here you go on that cane belt. You get a good shot at a 4 millimeter thick as you're looking at the Andre, because Andre makes them all look tiny.
Oh yeah.
But again, that just with the lighting and the way the way everything kind of shows. The Big Eagle again. I've been waiting on that belt. I enjoy the block version versus. It's kind of fun to see my wall sideways, upside down, and everything too with the belts. I gotta say that's kind of funny. And the Andre, there he is taking up the whole corner. Just being Andre. That's the belt that started this for me. Was all the way back then. Basically the '86 version of the Hogan belt before the the Winged Eagle. My apologies. That's what it would look like when my door shut if it was just a wall, right? Like, look at that. Isn't that nuts?
Jeez.
And that's for Tommy. It's some Spam and some bologna, and just that's my to stop, because plus it was funny. That's what I had the other day. You'll embiggen me for a second, please. There we go. And let me know when I'm embiggen, if you would. It never shows up on. There we go.
There you
go. So, just because that title, look at that.
There you go. There we go.
That's awesome.
So
styling and profiling.
That's right. Styling and profiling. Wearing the Christmas suit. Yes. We're all set and ready and good to go. There we go. So yeah, but there it is in all its glory. Created one of one by me. Again, I thought this was a really good looking strap to throw this on. Look at how sparkly it is.
Yeah, that's classy looking.
But yeah, from the NWA title to this, February 22nd, 1986, the Nature Boy Ric Flair debuted this title belt.
Damn.
And I think this is a real good job. I do say so myself. I'm very, very proud of it. and happy to have it in my collection, and glad to be able to share it here with all of you. Thank you very much for embiggening. I am finished, everybody. Thank you.
That's
dude,
awesome,
that was awesome, Tommy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam. Holy shit, good stuff. Good stuff.
It was a lot of fun, getting because I made the Steve Austin one because I got the 2mm. Because I have a 4mm plate, which is on the wall next to the Big Eagle, and the one that I was showing next to the big gold belt was the 2mm, and I was able to just take the plates off and put it backwards, the belt on backwards, and that's how I got the rattlesnake look.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's still an official belt. I just flipped it around. You can't find 2mm. That originally everything came in 2mm.
Okay.
And then the newer ones started coming up with the 4mm plates, which look good, but the TV titles technically were 2mm. Just a FYI. From a real true wrestling fan, baby. From the old.
Stieg wants you to wear that belt while throwing him into a wall sideways. Oh shit! Nice. Well, that's cool. Hell yeah! So, all right, we'll jump over to Shifty. We got something from him right now.
Yeah, a little unboxing.
Cool.
Hey, what's going on? It's Shifty back with another video. And hey, Merry Christmas, everybody! I'm just showing off a few figures I got on Amazon last week. Yes, Amazon. Wasn't a huge issue with them this time. They packed everything nicely and it was delivered with care. And yeah, I pulled the trigger on a few figures, maybe one I probably shouldn't have. But, it is what it is. You do dumb things during the holiday season. And I got the orb. I've been talking about this character for a while now and mentioned on the show a few times. Really cool character design. The figure, I don't know if he's worth the $14 I gave for him because his joints are really gummy, really cheap. This is one of those Marvel Legends figures that looks good, but doesn't feel too good when you get them in your hands. But hey, if I just pose them like this on my shelf, I'll be happy with them. I don't know if that's worth the $14, but I'm not going to send them back because I got some plans for them. I'm going to take that eyeball head and find me a really nice and crazy looking symbiote figure with like a lot of arms and legs, and try to put that head on there. I think that would look neat, and maybe find a white helmeted head to put on this character. I'll have to look through the G.I. Joes and Marvel Legends and Star Wars figures, see if I can get somebody with a white helmet and put on this figure to make him look more like a I don't know, some patriotic character, or an evil Knievel type dude. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
an evil Knievel look would work. I was going to ask, is that interchangeable? Could you put normal heads on there and it looks okay?
Yeah, it just pops right off.
Okay. Oh, the way that they sculpted it and stuff. It's, yep. All right.
It's hinge peg.
Okay. The hinge, yeah, with the round.
So yeah, I gave a little bit too much probably for it in hindsight, but it is what it is. He still looks cool. Oh, and he does come with a couple of pieces to the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure. Man, I got a lot of pieces to a lot of Build-A-Figures, but never a full set. So these go in the junk pile. Maybe I can make a kit bash someday of all the parts I got. We'll see. Also for $14, which is twice as much as what this character goes for at Ross, if you can find them at your Ross, or her. It's Padawan Jackie Lawn. This is Daphne Keene's character from the Acolyte. Daphne Keene being X-23 from Logan and Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, she's a cool character. That show had a lot of cool characters, but the writing was terrible. But yeah, she was one of my favorites on the show, and man, she got killed off in episode 5 in a brutal fashion. That episode
stop.
Really great lightsaber.
Wait, Tommy? Tommy?
You rang.
Should I rewind it a little bit in case you missed that, Tommy?
Get rid
Notice that at the bottom, Shifty.
Yes, get rid of that.
It's been going for like a minute or two already.
I don't want to say nothing either. Oh, shit.
Choreography. I mean, those fights were probably the best in decades. Really good stuff. Really brutal death. But a cool figure. I again probably paid too much for it, but hey, if Ross doesn't get stuff in your area, what are you going to do, right? Yeah. Hey, what's going on in Shifty?
Nice.
Yep, and the big one's coming up later. I got a slight unboxing of the big guy, the big man.
Goldberg figure?
Huh? No.
How many
Well,
Goldberg figures do you own? This is crazy.
No. He's bald though, but it's not Goldberg. No.
Get a big
You
bald
press the
guy.
button and he says, "You're next."
I wish that would be pretty cool, but no Goldberg. This joke needs to end. What does it say? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan
getting
of
a little
Goldberg.
bit worried now, huh?
No,
you never know
I-
what's behind the scenes.
Well, no.
I
saw it. Yeah, I was watching the video, and all of a sudden I saw a little thing in the private chat, and it said, "Hey, check out the scroll at the bottom of the screen." I was like, "What? Oh, yeah, no, Goldberg. Well, what are y'all doing?"
Anybody else want to go before I pull out another one?
Vinny, you're next.
I'm next. All right. Well, because Adam was so awesome too, I did do that review of one of the figures that he sent me. Hold on, let me share the screen here. And I think I'm going to do some work on this one as well. By the way,
there's no Goldberg in my closet.
Creator here.
You open his closet and it's actually Bret Hart wagging his finger at him, saying Goldberg's a piece of shit. I mean, that's it. I love the meme that's going around. The Adam sent me too. There's Bret Hart saying "Merry Christmas" to everyone except for Goldberg.
Except Goldberg, yes.
Art and former lead designer McFarlane Toys. I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Scarecrow. Yeah, my friend Adam had picked this one up for me for Christmas, so I think I will be doing a quick review. Obviously, classic McFarlane. They have the wrong image on the back of the box. There was a very famous cover with this specific look, and leave it to Todd to not do it right. I might actually do a paint job on this guy too. I don't know, we'll see, but I will be opening him and giving him a quick review. So right out of the box, yeah, again, classic Todd. Let me get this back together.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's some quality control right there. So here he is out of the package. He's not a bad looking figure. He actually does have a lot of good movement in him. But we do have a glaring issue, and that is the head. Whichever way you go to move him, this thing is like coming off super easily. Granted, you could put it on quite easily as well, back in place, but yeah, that was bad engineering. Overall, though, like I said, the movement is pretty nice. The design itself is very specific. I think that Jorge Jimenez, I believe he's the one who designed this one from that storyline. Not bad. It does have like that Asian flair to it, or Japanese kind of look, which again, yeah, he has a pretty decent movement in there, despite having like, these are all layered. They're glued and pinned and layered, but there is some movement in there. So if you wanted to do some customization, you probably could. He does have the skinny legs like he's supposed to have. Like, the proportions are correct, and the design is pretty unique. I think a wash, like I said, or just a new paint job altogether could really make this thing pop, because it's not bad. I don't know what's going on back here. This I might have to trim or fix, but to do some custom work, I think we get a really awesome figure out of this for sure, because what's here is still really nice. Yeah. It's pretty neat. I know everyone's going crazy over the newest one that came out. It's more classic, although he's way too big. He's like a diesel looking Scarecrow. But yeah, this ain't bad though. So thanks again, Adam. Pretty cool piece. Yeah, he's gonna be he'll be a project, I think, but I think it'll be worth it because I do like the detail, and the hat is really cool. I like what they did with that. Not bad. Let me punch in, get a better look. The mask, yeah, he definitely needs extra paint in there.
Yeah, the details there. it's just paint application. It's like there's none. You can't just do solid on there and then be like, oh yeah, we'll just throw it in the box, because it does look pretty damn cool. But yeah, I think we're gonna go in there, do a wash, dirty it all up, maybe even change the color a bit, and then go in there with some dry brush afterwards, and when everything's dry, and get all the little details going. So yeah, he'll be a project, but I do think it'll be worth it and a lot of fun to see. So not bad.
Well,
yeah, it almost. Welcome. Oh, dude, yeah, no, Adam, thank you so much. Ali, because it's like that kind of gas mask or the military one, but also could kind of looks like a mosquito's head.
You know what it reminds me of? RR says the mask look cool and it's cool looking. It reminds me of sliced noodles.
Sliced noodles.
What was the character in the?
I'm surprised Shifty don't know that one. Sliced noodles, Shifty.
Star Wars.
Yeah. The guy who was squealing on Han and Chewie in Mos Eisley.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
I think he looks. Wasn't there a Metal Gear Solid character? Kind of.
Yeah. There's a few of them that were kind of. Yeah, it's got that vibe to it. I'd say. Yeah, kind of neat though. Like I said, it was a pretty cool piece. So, not bad. Man thing snout. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Similar to that, but yeah, not a bad figure.
Well, before anybody else goes, because I wasn't sure you're going to break out something that quick, I got an unboxing as well. I'm going to show off real quick, and then I handed it back off to you guys for a while, for as long as you guys got. So here we go with this one. Zooming in on the biggest and happiest face in the collective. Right, Indy? Oh, you sniffing that camera? Oh, Barnes, you trying to get on it too? Oh, Barnes, you got the happy face too. Happy piggies. As we are getting ready for unboxing time, piggies. Oh, yeah.
Show you with the box. What was in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
We're here for another Guinea Pig Collective unboxing. Let's go ahead and get this one open, right? And I did that. There we go. This big Balisong butterfly knife. Now, what do we get this time? What do we got? Oh shit! What do we got here? The diorama's falling apart on Captain America. We got the Avengers. We got the Ultimate Captain America. Thank you very much for this one. This is something that I wouldn't normally pick up, but pretty cool. Always wanted to have a Captain America. We're going to have to get this one out of the box. We're going to have to take a look at this sucker. So there we go with that Ultimate Captain America. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate this. Had me a little confused because I didn't understand who was sending it originally on the box, but we did find out. Thank you, Adam. Really do appreciate it.
I tricked the pig. I got over on the pig. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, man, it does look pretty cool. I did get it out, and I started to kind of like work on it a little bit before something else happened, and it's got a few issues. I will say that there are a few issues with it, but I mean, overall, pretty cool looking cap, man. The colors are nice and everything. You know, nice detail work on there. It's just, as always, it's Hasbro. You know, finer details. You know, they always seem to screw up. Real Captain America, not Captain Falcon. Yeah, I hear that. I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't take it if somebody gave it to me.
When Vinnie was showing off his and he was coloring it in and stuff, you were like, man, that's a nice looking figure, you know, by itself before he even shaded it. And the shading made it look good. I was like, I got to get one for Tommy. And I was getting one for myself. And I'm like, hey, this is going to be fun. So, and again, the fact I had to send it from California to you and it got there before the one that I had ordered a week before that was supposed to come here to then send to you. It's a clown world after
You
all.
gotta
Merry
love how that
Christmas, and
works.
You're welcome, man.
Great.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's not something I would normally buy just because my detestment of Disney.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of like that Ghost Rider that I it's got problems, but I still like the overall design. But you know, it just even pains me thinking about they finally put it out and I never had one, and it's like you know.
That's why I got the one behind me. I got Vinnie's.
Well, what's going on, Curtis, man? Merry Pigmas, man. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you for stopping. I know my man's always working. He's always got something going on, man. Really appreciate you being here. Yeah, Hollywood's been dead for a long time. But yeah, that's unboxing, and I'm handing back off to these guys because they got more to show. They told me so before the show.
Yeah, actually, I want to show something too that Parrot had. He's sending me some images too, man. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Hold on here. We'll show the first one he's got here. He's got showing off. Look at that. Look at that. He's got Shadow the Kraken up in here.
So
very cool, man. Very cool.
And
I hope you love it.
Original cover that's a rarity.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there's actually less of those than there are of the one that was supposed to be the Chase variant, which is hilarious. But that's thanks to my printer. But yeah, he's got a couple other really cool things. Look at that. He's got those ducks.
Dude, I seen we had to go get some more pig food, right? We seen a car in a parking lot. I shit you not, when I say like it felt like Guardians of the Galaxy, I want to get them all lined up on the dash of my car. This guy had his whole big giant truck window loaded with those damn ducks, and I mean loaded from end to end.
No, someone's got to explain this. I think it's people with Jeeps specifically that it's. I've seen a lot of them where it's just like Jeep owners have a lot of those ducks, and they're like glued. They glue them onto like the paneling and stuff on the inside of their car. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, pretty interesting. And yeah, I know Tommy, you would have a blast, like literally.
There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, dude, that Joker one's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Game with a bathtub. But yeah, he's just
I love that.
He's perfect, you know.
A bathtub.
A bat tub. Yes. They're cool, man. They're not too big, they're not too small. Giggity. Hold on, I'm trying to reach it all. You know, compared to the pops.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're a good size.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know why the ducks aren't more popular than the pops are, because they're way better sculpted.
You get so much more for your money.
Yep.
I mean,
it's a better design all around too.
Quack lives matter.
Right.
Hey, we have these wonderful plastic toys here, and those were some cool ducks you had. This is the only one I got. This was gifted to me from Brent Utini way back in the day from the UK. So yeah, that's the only one I have. I've not seen them anywhere else, but I think they're pretty badass personally. I like the ducks.
That's
and what's going on, DJ Play Nice, man? Thanks for stopping in, man. Hope you have a Merry Pigmas as well.
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah. Greasy,
Blaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of cool stuff here. That's for sure. Let me I'll zoom in too. Oh, you even got the what is the Optimus Rover? I think that's what that is. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, man.
Yeah, a couple of the Japanese variants with the Cybertrons.
Yeah,
that's what they call them in Japan. They're not called Autobots; they're called Cybertrons, and the Decepticons are called Destrons.
Very cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I dig it. Let's see.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that was a little blurry.
Thanks for sharing too.
Oh, is this the original Soundwave? That is blurry.
Nice. It looks like it's kind of hard to tell with the blur, but I think it is.
Nice, dude. That's a score.
Heck yeah.
Very, very cool to see these.
I love the ducks. I'm sorry, it just kills me.
Very cool stuff, man. Thanks for sharing, Parrot. Oh yeah. Parrot said that most of the ducks came from work.
Oh,
nice.
You work in a duck factory? I didn't know that.
I didn't know you had ducks at your work.
Well, he's having a lot of ducking fun.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we got to do, right?
Fun.
Very, very cool.
So what else are you showing off, you mother ducker?
Yeah, who's got more stuff? Because I got stuff I could show too.
I got one more thing.
Slash,
You
you
go?
show anything tonight?
I got nothing.
No.
He said I got nothing. Go ahead, Vinny.
I think Shifty posted a second one sitting in the private.
Huh? No, that's the last one I posted.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, well, I already got one pulled up, so.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she said. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I think you guys will like it anyway. It's a female character, so let me.
Oh, is this the timely one?
I don't know what you just said. It was the what one?
Is it the timely one? Yeah.
Well, this one I've been meaning to show like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't get a chance to. This is actually a gift from a friend as well.
Oh,
and
okay. It's not.
No. This it's Black Cat from the Spider-Man game, and this is actually a surprisingly good figure. I know I've seen it sitting on the shelves for a minute. It's one that I always kind of dug anyway, but obviously I like her classic design better. But you'll see it in here. I kind of do a comparison.
Vinnie Art, formerly designed McFarlane Toys, and today I'm opening up this Felicia Hardy Black Cat piece and we're doing a review on her. This is a gift from a friend of mine, a Christmas gift. So thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Here is some of the box artwork. I believe this is the in-game model. There's the other characters. I do have the Spider-Man as well. So here is Black Cat and all of her nice assets. I think it's a very nice looking figure. I don't know why everybody's crying about this one. I don't see what the problem is. This figure is pretty sweet. I think they did a very nice job. Articulation, sculpt. Yeah, pretty good. I would want butterfly joints in this one, but for what's here, not too bad. I'll break down the full articulation in a minute. But yes, she comes with this kind of translucent item. I guess it's from the game.
Don't worry,
I don't know if she was. Is this
you're gonna
was
see
from the
the one with
download
the
of
big
the
tits.
first game? But here's a fist she comes with, and another claw hand. This is her other claw hand I have on her butt, which is very nice. Good sculpt, and a gripping hand. If you get her some awesome poses, she's really nicely done. The hinge joint works pretty well in that waist. You see, you get good arch, all that great stuff. Her head, you can bury it, look all the way up. Yeah, it's a little unsightly. This hair piece was separate in the box, so if you wanted to remove that, you could. No problem there. The one thing I will say is, on the downside, is that I do think her feet are a little small. You know, especially compared to the previous one. Like, you could see there's a sizable difference, and they are like the same height. In fact, we will do some head swaps.
I think that's because of the heels, Vinny.
No, it's the feet themselves. Like she's misproportioned.
Yeah, but the feet, you got to remember when they're wearing heels that it's going
the
upwards,
arch.
So.
Yeah, the arch changes it, but like when you see it in hand, like you'll really understand because they're not supposed to be. They're way smaller than the hands. You know, like from so you can even see it from here. Yes, because of that angle, but if you see it from the side and you compare, it's like no, that's not right. But it just like even if it was like 5% bigger, it would have made more sense. Plus, they could have put a better hole in the foot because a lot of these pegs, I don't know what they're doing now, but like they're not going deep enough, and they're kind of in odd places. You know, because if you look at the sole of the feet, you'll be like, oh my god, yeah, why is that so tiny?
Well, did you ever think that the guys that are working on it, that's as deep as they could go?
Well, that's. I mean, it depends too on the designs. But yeah, I'm seeing it even in like the heels of some of like the male characters. They're very shallow, those cuts. That's like, what the hell? It's supposed to be deeper. That way you could put like the full foot into the peg and you have better balance. I don't know what they're doing over at Hasbro, but you know, Trash Bro does what they do from time to time. They'll nail certain things and then fuck up others.
I do think they look really good. Nice stuff here. He's a pretty cool black suited Spider-Man.
I'll say too, because maybe it's because they're also using the in-game designs. because his feet are considerably smaller than your regular Spider-Man figures, but his are actually he's in full proportion. Like it balances out. Because some of the Marvel Legends, like the feet are too large on a few of them, but yeah, it works here on that Spider-Man.
And if you haven't gotten him, pretty nice. Gotta say, this kind of works too. Not bad. You want to have more of the classic look. And this actually works really well.
Yep.
I'm digging the ponytail.
Yep.
Look on this one.
Oh yeah.
It's a very dated body, but it still works, and it's the closest we're gonna get to, the nice-chested original Felicia Hardy that we all know and love. Pretty damn nice. So there you go. Guys, remember to hit like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Nice shot. Yeah, I'm digging this head on here. Pretty good range too, to be honest.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, the posability is really solid on that figure.
It's nice looking figure, but I mean, it's missing one key element.
Yeah, we need that. We need the cleavage and
the
we need that window.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did there, but that's the design of the game. So we know what the gaming industry.
Yeah, over and over again too. They keep taking what was traditionally the look of the characters and it starts slimming them down because it's offensive. I guess they must stay locked up in freaking like soundproof rooms all the time their whole life, because if you go out in reality in the real world, guess what? There's cannons out there.
Oh,
cannons.
Yeah. This is true. Big fan. Huge, tremendous fan of cannons. Love them.
In the game, it's revealed she's a former lover of Peter Parker, right? And in the original version, the PS4 version, Peter looks like a credible person that she would have dated. And then they redesigned Peter to look like Tom Holland, and he looks like a 14-year-old now. So it's really hard to believe that she and him got together now, since they redesigned Peter. So
it's retarded what they ended up doing, because they wanted to that's the studio, that's Sony.
He looks younger than Timothy Chalamet. It's
my God,
mismatch.
Yeah, and the body, because it doesn't match up, because when it had that young, his body is like longer and more masculine looking, so you're having a child's like face on a grown ass man doesn't work. It's bizarre. His original head, the original Peter Parker design was fantastic. I loved it. That's the one that I have from the very first game. I love what they did with that.
It's like Black Cat kind of molested Peter Parker, because that's the whole. It looks like a complete. Total age gap right there in the new game between. It's awful.
So wait, here's my question too: is she in the sequel?
I would think she would have to be, because
I never played it. I know her thing was.
I haven't.
Okay, because I know she was like a downloadable, and like there were hints of her. Or there was like a little like teaser of it in game, but then it was like a DLC thing later on where it was like a full, full section with her.
But it's really odd that you reviewed this, or well, no, you knew what I was going to bring to the table, so you brought this to the table, because I what I got coming up. So
we're going to show it. We're going to show it. But again, overall, really nice piece though. I thought they did a phenomenal job. Design wise, we could talk about that all day, but the figure itself, very happy with what they did there. So let's pull up yours. And there we go. Sorry. It was playing by itself. There we go. So, to go in line with the Game Reverse stuff, because we've been showing that, here's Shifty's.
Back with another video, and this is an unboxing or a post-unboxing video. I've already cracked the figure out of the package, but I ordered something on Amazon, and I know I kind of swore off doing that. I admitted to as such on the show multiple times, because I had a couple of bad experiences back earlier this year, and over the course of this year, there's been a lot of reports of Amazon taking the easy way out, or taking a really weird approach and delivering some of the larger Marvel Legend sets and other toys to the front door of people's houses with just a sticker on the package with no box, no envelope or anything. And I think Hasbro stepped in because this figure showed up in a little mailer box inside a larger package with some of the other stuff I ordered. So it looks like they stepped in to alleviate the situation. But you have to check the option when you order something like this. You got to make sure it does have an option to where you ship it inside of a box, because they will stick a label on it and they will not care if your package is damaged, if you're a collector or not. So make sure you see if there's an option to mail it in its cardboard box or whatever it has. And yeah, they had a sale last week and I took advantage of it. It's a Spider-Man Gamerverse Marvel Legends Kingpin figure. Usually goes for like $50 and I got it for $32. Good deal. And usually I'm super willing to take a chance on discounts of that nature, because I like the big boys, and especially Marvel Legend figures, the big ones. And this is another one added to the collection. I got this for several reasons. Just not only because he's a big dude, I could switch out these parts for my Gray Hulk or a Joe Fix-It and have another Joe Fix-It on hand. Also, I have a Shadow King head that'll work really well with this suit, and the cane and everything. If you've ever seen one of these bigger figures, it's basically the same thing. You're not going to get much moving out of the midsection or any clearance here in the thigh or the hip area, but he does have really nice movement. I know Tommy always talks about ratcheted joints in the Transformers figures, and I think it feels like they have the same thing in these Marvel figures, because they click into place when you're turning the shoulders around. He's not tight, but he is, stiff, and he feels, really, really well put together. The plastics is fantastic on this figure. Nothing feels cheap about it. Just great articulation in the spots that you can pose up well. Unfortunately, there's only one. It's not double jointed in the elbows, but I mean, you're not. I don't think anybody's expecting Wilson Fisk to get into some crazy poses. He just needs to stand there and look like a badass, right? I do have one super big gripe. He does come off a pointed hand. Well, there's some parts right here. You see the shiny spot here. I think that's glue or something. I need to take some acetone to get that off. But he does come with multiple hands, 2 fists here for Wilson Fisk, and he comes with a gripping hand for his cane and sort of a pointing hand. I need one more hand. I'm going to have to look online and see if they had any different ones for the past versions of Kingpin, because this ain't cutting it. I need a gripping hand. I need one either for a chokehold or just one I can just grab somebody's head and just do a iron claw. He doesn't have that. You can't.
Shifty's getting
you
violent.
can't really do it with that hand, and that. Yeah, I need that on this figure, and it's a shame they didn't have that on there. That seems like one of the first action poses that you would give him. Also, this is the secondary head. I think it's much better than the regular one. Not to say that this one's bad. I just think that one is, man, the sculpt on that is fantastic. Fantastic. Kind of looks like Danny Houston a little bit, like a big fat Danny Houston.
It kind of does. I kind of see that.
Yeah, nice, but 2 good heads. This one's the better one though. And size wise, let me put him up against a regular Marvel Legend figure, I thought, why not open up the latest release of Daredevil, who I'm going to kit bash at some point. He's man, he's a big boy compared to Daredevil there. But yeah, nice, really nice figure. Daredevil's not bad either. That suit is going to look really, really nice. I got ideas to what to do with this. But he's not going to be sticking around long. I'm actually thinking what I could do with this extra head. Maybe I can make a new version of Iron Fist. I would have to paint him up because Iron Fist is kind of hard to get unless you find one of the 2-packs with him and Luke Cage, and that runs about $50, and I don't want to drop $50 on that because I'm not a huge fan of the just the t-shirted Luke Cage, and I'll just try to make a custom Iron Fist. I got ideas, but that's Daredevil. He's actually he feels really solid. Some of these Marvel Legend figures are really gummy, but he's got the pinless joints and stuff. He feels really solid, and the plastic feels really nice, almost as solid as a McFarlane figure. These newer Marvel Legends are really top notch, and they got to be because they're running $30 now. And this one's running 50, and he feels even better. Just a really nice figure, Kingpin, added to the collection. Cool stuff.
I got a question with the Kingpin. Does he have ball joints in those shoulders, or is it just like a sliding?
Yeah, he does have some ball joints, I think. They don't, it's not a lot of clearance on them, but yeah, he's pretty poseable. I mean, it's probably like the Joe Fixon and stuff. I mean, he's not super poseable, but he's more of a figure he's going to have sitting on the shelf posed. Just sitting there looking cool.
That's statuesque.
It's like Juggernaut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although Juggernaut, you can get him in more. Yeah, you can get him more dynamic poses for sure. But yeah, we got a business guy. Although in the game he was fighting Spider-Man, but yeah, overall generally, you want just a really cool looking badass. The boss look.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was wearing the white suit, but they've already released the white suit before. He don't look bad in the black suit. But like I said, him in a black suit like that, I can just swap out the Joe Fixit stuff and have another Joe Fixit character. So
see, that's great. That's really cool. So there's no neck then. It's
there is, but there's no clearance. Because he's got such a fat head. I mean, it has the hinge on it, but there's no movement on it.
So if you put a gray Hulk head on there, it would cover up the neck joint.
Oh yeah, it should definitely. Well, I don't know because that head is bigger than the Hulk head.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can pop the neck piece out if you heat it up. Because those are like pegs and it has the hinge on top. But I wouldn't recommend doing that for a figure that costs that much. But
no.
I think if you just push the head down, it would cover up any of the tan color. I really need to find where I put my Xavier set because it's got the Shadow King head, and I want to see what that looks like on there.
Oh yeah, that should work too. Pretty nice. We do have a request from Iceman Modeler. Is please do stop motion animation with those toys. Yeah.
Oh
no, people do. People do stop animation. Not please, people.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad.
Speaking of Iceman Modeler, real quick, he did send this. I finally managed to pull it out. This is the Peacemaker BB gun that he has.
Oh,
Very
that's
nice.
cool.
Very nice.
That's very cool.
And Parrot Head, it took me a minute. My computer's not cooperating, but I finally did pull these. He's got nice clear shots of that Soundwave. Yeah, that's the original Decepticon Soundwave. Originally carried over from Micro Change, I should say, by Takara. who he was called Cassette Man.
Oh,
but yeah. I've talked about all that stuff in the bed. Vinny's been sick of hearing it at this point, but he sent that over.
He's one of my favorite characters. I don't mind hearing it.
And another shot right there. He did send a Cyclonus one too, but I was kind of like I was having a hard time just getting those because my computer keeps black screen every time it does. I don't know if I've saved anything or not, and I got to keep doing it. Thank God that this computer is going to be hitting the bricks pretty soon.
Yep. Like anytime that they have those bigger Marvel figures for low price, I really want to jump on them. I just hate that they haven't had Odin down real cheap yet. I mean, I've been waiting. I want that figure, but no, he's still.
He does look. I seen him in person as well at a GameStop. I thought the same thing. Too expensive, but man, he looks good.
$55, I think he costs.
Yeah. Ouch.
Hello, Tina. Merry Pigmas. Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Tina. Hell yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, or it is a better name, but sometimes the Takara ones that came with a few more things. Not that you necessarily need it, but the original Cassette Man came with fake headphones and everything. So, I mean, all the design elements that they came up with, like even his weapons turning into two AA batteries to store into his back. It was such amazing designs that they came up with. I mean, Hasbro just had the wonderful idea of packaging them all together with a backstory, which really did sell the whole line if it wasn't for them. Yeah, this computer, it's been dying for a while. I know it, but did you guys have anything else?
I definitely do, but I mean, if you got more stuff to show too, yeah.
I've got a few more things. Like I said, I had stuff prepared way in advance, So I've got a toy spotlight, and it's kind of like a seasoned toy spotlight. So this isn't necessarily a toy that I have that I'm showing off, but I thought it was something that has to do with the holidays, and it's something I talked about before. I said, let's do this as a toy spotlight, guys. I hope you like this one, and God, I hope they don't try to copyright claim this.
Forgave my father. I remember one Christmas I wanted this one special toy, Johnny 7 Omega gun. Remember those, don't you? No. I still remember the commercial like it was yesterday.
Your squad is ready for you to lead them through. With Johnny 7 OMA, you charge.
Two kids playing out in the backyard. Johnny Peter, enemy sighted. Roger there, open fire.
Fire grenade. Bullseye for Johnny 7. Watch out, tank. Fire anti-armor shell. Fire anti-tank rocket. Johnny 7's got him on the run. Johnny 7 fires bullets like a rifle. Fires like a Tommy gun. Now it's a cap-firing pistol. You've won with Johnny 7, the one-man army gun.
And then Johnny will whip out his Johnny 7 OMA one-man army gun. 7 guns in one. Count them. 1 is a grenade launcher.
It's 7 guns in one. Let's count them. 1 is a grenade launcher.
2 is an anti-armor gun.
2 anti-armor gun.
3 is an anti-tank gun. I see you, buddy.
3 anti-tank gun.
4 is a rifle.
4 bullet-firing rifle.
5 is a Tommy gun.
5 Tommy gun.
6 is an anti-aircraft gun.
6 anti-bunker gun.
Just in case somebody survived, 7 was a cap-firing pistol.
7 cap-firing pistol. There's no other gun like it. To be sure, look for Johnny 7 OMA, the one-man army by Topper.
Thing looked like a blast.
That was
Wow.
awesome.
That was great.
I had no idea he was talking about a real toy in that movie. I thought they just made up some bullshit for the movie.
Well, I don't know if this is legit or not. So I obviously like this movie. It's a little bit one of those lesser movies where a lot of people shit all over it. I always thought it was hilarious.
It's mind-numbingly stupid, but I am thoroughly entertained by it.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
So you're saying that might have been an AI thing?
Well, no. What I'm saying is somebody said that is actually a deleted scene. So I don't recall if it's in my original version or not, whether he went through the whole spiel like that or not. But somebody tried to say it was deleted.
I've seen him go through that whole fucking
me
rant.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe they're just remembering it wrong. But thanks, appreciate it, guys.
That's actually in the movie.
Okay. I didn't know if it was on my DVD version or not. Like maybe there's versions of it with that's cut down. And he just talks about his dad didn't get him when he went for Christmas. I don't know. Maybe that's why they think it's deleted.
Now, are you sure this is from the Jingle All the Way movie, or is this from Shazam? Sorry.
Yeah, that's Jingle All the Way. Matter of fact, I just rewatched it today, and I found an interesting thing today. So I put on HBO for a while, just trying to lighten the mood, and I put on Christmas Story for the sheer hell of it. Christmas Story on HBO looped right into Christmas Story Christmas. So it was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Goes right into that one, the newer one. And then it looped right back to the first one. Then it went back to the new one. Then it went back to the first one. I was like, God, it feels like I'm watching TNT and TBS.
Yeah, that's
now.
what he was just repeating what TNA and TBS do.
Yep. That's the whole scene. Okay, everybody remembers it. Okay, so yeah, it might have been this guy's just misremembering it, or maybe he got a version of the movie that was cut or something. He thought it was a deleted scene, but yeah, that was one that's been running around in my head for a while. And I was like, I got to put that together and try to make it clip down, so hopefully they don't hit us, but also to really mix it in with the original commercial that I remember showing off on a Toys from Bygone Era a while ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, he was talking about that the whole time. Real quick, one other interesting story. So when they did A Christmas Story, the first one, he's talking about 200 shot range rifle and blah, 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 blah. The actual writer was misremembering it. So that BB gun, I looked up the original version of the Red Ryder BB gun. That thing actually had what's called a, it's called a shot tube, or a BB loading tube. That's a whole separate tube that's attached to the gun that loads. That's why he was turning in the movie. He was turning the top. That's because there's a big tube that runs down that takes 1,000 BBs. 1,000. And there was no compass and there was no sundial. That was another gun by another company that he was misremembering and thought it was on the Red Ryder gun. So Red Ryder took that as a, hey, the other company's long since gone. That's when they started marketing the Red Ryder BB guns with the compass and the freaking sundial on it, because he made it kind of famous in the movies. So that's how that kind of happened. Then eventually, of course, he took any mention of Christmas Story out of it, or should I say Daisy did, because the movie studio started hitting them for copyright infringement.
Oh my God. Yeah, money growers. But hey, there's something I want to show that it's actually something that we do over on Slasher's channel, usually on the Fridays. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're going to be doing, and if Tina is still out there in the chat, yeah, we're going to be doing Ballerina tomorrow on my channel. So they'll probably be around 8:30. So we'll finish off the John Wick stuff with that. But I do want to show off this. What we normally do on Fridays is the Lucha Libre. They made figures.
Oh my God, is that a Sexy Star action figure?
I thought it was Sexy Star. It's a different character, I believe, but
Legends of the Lucha Libre. I didn't know they made figures.
Lady something.
Right now I'm in a comic store.
I'm pretty sure that's her, just with a different name.
Yeah, I think they just did knockoffs.
No, this is legit.
Better articulated than the AEW figures.
And these are actually
there's a
really
lower
good
ball
quality.
joint and an upper diaphragm.
Who else did they
Look
have?
at that.
Penta and who else?
Good for them. We got Legends of the Lucha Libre. I didn't know they made figures.
My buddy was with me.
Right now I'm in a comic store.
Yeah, I saw some of these on eBay. They were running like $30.
What is it called? Legends of Lucha Libre?
Yeah. Yeah, Penta was there. Shit, who was the other characters? I thought I had it in the shop, but I guess
if they got Penta, they gotta have Phoenix.
Maybe. But dude, yeah, they had double ball jointed. So they had it at the lower waist, the upper waist. Like we still don't even get that from Hasbro in most cases.
Who makes these?
The AEW.
Did I catch it on there? Next
I would
time I
say
go in there, I'll film it again.
I would say if it's anything off of AEW, it's got to be Jack specific.
I don't think it. No, Jack specific. They don't do the double joints like that.
Boss
Jazz-
Fight Studio.
Yeah, Jazzwares makes the
Okay.
AEW figures.
Never heard of this. Boss Fight Studio.
Boss
Yeah, there's a red Penta figure. There's a Phoenix figure. Laredo Kid. I heard of this guy, but never saw him.
Yeah.
Is there
Dragon
Pimpinella?
Lee.
Is there Pimpinella?
Oh,
my God.
Vampiro.
Yeah, this is nuts. But yeah, I only filmed it. I didn't buy it because this thing was $40.
And welcome back, Adam.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I wasn't gone too long.
Yeah, did this girl like take over Sexy Star's gimmick when she got kicked out of wrestling? Because
I don't know. The body and the face looks just like her.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, they did a really
The mask
nice job.
isn't exact because I saw a closer picture of this figure. The mask isn't exact, but it still looks similar to Sexy Star.
Oh yeah. But again, I was pretty impressed looking at it in the store. I was like, shit. You know, it's not bad what they did here. Your boss fight. They're responsible for another line. I think I see them on Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not sure if they're the ones that are doing like the gladiator type figures. They might. I'm gonna take a quick look. Boss fight. Oh, they do the Red Sonja figures.
Oh.
Yeah, I was right. They do like those Amazon Warrior ones and the gladiator looking ones. So yeah, good for them. They do some pretty quality stuff. It's almost like a cross between Super 7 and Hasbro.
Here, I'll bring up.
But their articulation's better.
That Red Sonja figure. That's
Yeah, this I got the page up with more of the figures.
Okay.
They made a lot of.
Yeah, they did.
Look, this is Conan's old fucking look.
Oh shit!
They shaped the chest hair. That was pretty funny. All right, here's the one that you showed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even the mask looks like Sexy Star.
Yeah.
Here's wait, where's that red Penta figure?
Nice.
This one's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the back of the box was the white. There was the black and white one, so
With red and black instead of the mask being red, it's black up here. That's fucking these are pretty badass.
yeah. And for what it looked like they are in scale with your regular other WWE.
With the Hasbro one, I mean with the Mattel one.
That's what it looked like.
Dragon Lee.
They didn't have any other ones in the store. They only had one of her, but they had her with the wrestling stuff, and yeah, it looked like she fit in scale with them.
Hey, look, here's Juventud Guerrera, Hoovy Juice.
No thanks.
Nice.
I don't remember him with this mask.
Me neither.
I can't believe it. The Rock was making fun of him on Raw.
Yeah, this was the mask I remember Hoovy had.
Yep.
Yeah, here's the Vampiro figure. I'm not a fan of Vampiro, but that's a pretty cool figure.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
Look, he comes with the ICP mask.
Oh, God.
Dude, in the vest. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of odd. I thought wasn't he with? I thought he was with the Misfits.
Yeah, and also ICP.
Oh, okay.
After they left WWF, because remember they had that stupid group, the Oddities. They ended up going to WCW. And
right.
A little bit.
Well, when they first did the thing with ICP, that was in WCW. Didn't Public Enemy team up with the Clowns?
No. It was It was them and that fucking. Do you remember that guy Kurgan?
Okay, all right.
The big
all right,
giant
yeah.
waste of space Kurgan.
Yep.
They brought back Earthquake, but they put him under a mask, and they were pretending he wasn't Earthquake. So here's a Taya Valkyrie figure.
Oh, dude, that looks really good.
He comes with a little dog.
Yep.
Shit.
Her legs ain't thick enough.
Yeah, she did.
They gave him pretty thick.
Not bad. No, I think they did a pretty great
Does her
job.
face have a black eye? It looks like her other face has a black eye.
We got beat up versions.
She wasn't listening to Johnny Mundo. He had to lay the law down.
Yeah. Hey, she overcooked his eating.
Yeah, this guy, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but that is an awesome mask.
Oh shit. That is nice.
Dralistico?
Yeah, I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, haven't we seen this guy wrestle?
Yeah?
Realistico? Yeah.
Where? AEW?
I'm pretty sure AEW, but wasn't he on one of the Lucha shows that we saw?
Nah, not this guy.
Dralistico. I think they're just.
No, I've seen this guy.
This dude in the middle, isn't this the dude that's Sasha Banks' new boyfriend?
I don't know. What's
I don't know.
Oh no, this is Roosh. Okay, I thought it was that fucking whatever that fucking guy's name is, Beast Mordo or something.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember Roosh.
Yeah, these are pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for $40, though.
Yeah, not $40.
40 is way too much.
Did you ever see the Power Town figures?
Oh, yeah, those are very controversial because they never.
Because of how expensive they are?
Well, no, because they never met their release date. People would crowdfund them, and they would never. They kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this is the two I want. I want this Stan Hansen one. And where's the Bruiser Brody one? The Bruiser Brody one is fucking awesome. Here he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is nice. Good stuff. Oh, they did the classic Popeye figures as well.
Who? Power Town?
No, Boss Fight.
Oh.
From the Lucha stuff.
Hey, look, Tommy. Here's your boy, the missing link.
This is boy.
Yeah, he loves this guy. The Rock and Roll Express.
Can't stand that damn guy. He used to get on my damn nerves. Him and that freaking guy that used to wear the bullhead.
Mantor?
Oh yeah,
Mantor didn't last very long. Oh, here's a fucking cool JYD one. Wow, this must have been from back in the day because he doesn't have his beer belly.
Either that or they were just being generous to him.
Yeah. No, I was seeing this like old school belt they gave him. This is probably from like years before he was in WWF.
That's pretty cool though. Well, if you get him and get a fatter black guy, you could probably make Willie Mack.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to show off, and unfortunately, the last thing I'll be showing off is a 3-parter. I'm not ready to get into that yet, but I got a toy break for Shifty. Since I know he loves his toy break. So yeah, we're going to get into another one. This is the ending of this video is it's earth shattering for this guy. He gets annihilated, but we're getting back into a toy that we didn't have a chance to finish off before. So here you go, guys, with your toy break. Today we are back for Cheetor to hopefully put an end to him.
We're going Red Rider for Christmas. There we go. Cut that. Well, the rifle didn't do it. We're going to move on to the pistol. Got a fresh CO2 in our Red Rider BB pistol. Hopefully it's the end of Cheetah. First shot took him right down. And somehow this guy's got BBs jammed in him all over the place. There's a bunch of small breaks, but yeah, somehow this guy has survived another round of Let's Kill Cheetor. This is not going to stand. We're going to put this guy out of his misery. Well, it's time we say goodbye to Cheetor. Goodbye, Cheetor. There we go with the end of Cheetor. Yeah, that 22 took him apart. Tore the band and blew it apart. So there's just no way to even stand this guy back up. It blew the whole center of the body out. So yeah, he's done. Now we just got to collect his head. Another successful toy break.
I like you treated him like a politician. It was great.
What's going on, Peter Charon? Good to see you, man. Merry Pigmas, Merry Christmas, man. Yeah,
Merry
that toy
Christmas.
break, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, it was a tough figure, RR.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that thing took some major shots with the pistol, was dropping it right down, but it just did not break. It cracked. Had BB jammed and stuck in it, but it didn't break. That's why I was like, screw this. I'm done with him. There's not going to be a comeback story. And I brought out the 22 rifle, and I was kind of surprised. I really felt like the Red Rider gun was louder than the damn 22.
That was awesome, though.
But yeah, the 22 took him completely apart, so he's done. So we'll be moving on to other figures. All the makeup figures have been exterminated at this point, so we'll be looking for more trash to completely annihilate.
Good stuff. Hey, I made this one public the other day, but I might as well show it on here too because it's a quick one. But if you guys have that Dollar Tree near you, go check it out if you're looking for something cool. Look what I found there.
I found these guys over at the Dollar Tree.
Oh.
I was looking for anything.
Oh, wait, I gotta shut the music. Yeah, these things were really cool. I think it was like $1.50 each or something.
Yeah. I've been talking about these things forever at the Dollar Tree, like, with the DC and some of the Marvel ones they put out. And they had G.I. Joe, they had Transformers, Nickelodeon, they had Finding Nemo. There was something else they had.
Yeah, they were a little bit smaller. These are bigger than the ones you were talking about. Because I was gonna get a couple of the Transformers ones, but I'm like, you know what? They have Ren and Stimpy. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna grab them. Before I open them up, I saw these things already going for like $10 or $15 each. So I'm like, what?
Yep.
Okay, I'll keep them in package. But they look good. They only had one Ren. I think there were 2 Stimpies that were there. But yeah, pretty damn cool. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit of that nostalgia and all that. again, and I was a huge fan of that. Plus, I'm friends with Bob Camp from the convention scene, and just a really, really great guy. Awesome artist. He also did like the storyboards for the Peanuts movie and all that. The Red Baron scene and those. But he was the director at one point when John Kay left. He ended up taking over the show and finished it off for him. But yeah, I've been a fan of that stuff since I was a kid, and yeah, it's always cool to see them.
Yeah, you know what I wish they would do in these mini figurines? I wish they would do a lineup of Peanuts figures.
Oh my god, dude, those would do amazing.
Well, they do make the reaction ones, but those are way expensive.
They're expensive, and some of them look kind of shitty.
Yeah.
If they do something like this that's more affordable for people, and they put them in those stores, oh, they'll fly off the shelves. That's for sure. And Smurfs, you got all the different Smurfs you could do. Remember they did back in the day? They had something like that.
But yeah.
Make new ones, or get those molds, re-release them. That'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, is there really that many Smurfs? I mean, you got Brainy, Papa Smurf.
Dude,
Smurf
there are hundreds.
Yeah, but then all of them are just copycats after those initial.
No. You got like Fishing Smurf, you got Astro Smurf. I mean, dude, they go on and on. Gunslinger Smurf. I mean, you don't even realize you're only thinking about what you've seen in the show.
Yep.
That ain't nothing compared to what Peyo put out. There was hundreds.
Basketball and soccer Smurfs.
Yep.
Cowboy Smurfs.
When I was a kid, my neighbor, her sons had them, and they were a lot older than me, but you know, they already moved out and stuff. But she still had some of their things like in the basement, and they had like a lineup of them on a windowsill. I was surprised they were still there, but yeah, they were nicely done. I was kind of surprised even for back then.
Dude, I just thought of another one that, you know, one of these companies get the licensing and do it, and because it would be too far from the original ones in these sizes, really. Fucking Muscle Men.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing too, actually.
Yep.
Do like an actual color, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot they'd be able to do if they were to get stuff like that. You have a bunch of Smurfs. Yeah, I've showed up a buttload of them. We still have one of the Mushroom House. Granted, I have to take the heat gun to put it back in the form because it got crushed because of my father, the way he stored it. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of stuff they could do. They could do nostalgia lines like Food Fighters, like all those old toy lines and little figurines. People would suck those things up like crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Guinea Pig Smurf. Yeah, the Muscle Men.
California.
Damn right. Yes, I still have a few of them too.
What was that?
California Raisins.
Oh.
Porn star Smurf.
Oh my god, that'd be great. All right,
but go ahead with whatever else you got, because I've got the 1 3-part segment and then a toy hunt at the end.
Okay,
so
villain or hero? Because I'll only do one more now, and then I'll say
villain
for next.
Wait. We talked about this morning. You got a timely review that you did because there was a big announcement today for the next Spider-Man movie.
Oh yes, you're right. My bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it'll be hero then. It'll be hero. Well, technically, that character at some point was a villain. That's true.
I'm gonna hop out, guys.
Later.
All right, Slasher, have a good one. Merry Christmas, man.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I'm playing.
Catch you tomorrow.
Later. Yeah, I'll be playing a game later.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, tomorrow, No Lucha Underground. I'm gonna be watching Ballerina on Vinnie's channel, and then Saturday we're gonna be watching Scarface.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys. Merry Christmas,
man.
Merry
Christmas. All right. So thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. So we're going to be showing this one off, and I'll make her live a little bit later. But we got another Marvel Legends here, and apparently this character is going to be on the big screen this coming up this year. So we got Rachel or next fall. I mean, you can say this year because it's only. We're right here. We're already in 2026 already. But what's her name? Sadie Sink is going to be playing Rachel Summers in the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. Why she's in this movie, don't know yet. But she's an Excalibur character in the X-Men universe and all that. So yeah, so I guess this is where they're going to be bringing in the X-Men first. But she's a character, for those who are unfamiliar. She came from the future to warn her parents about what was going to happen and everything. And apparently she stays here in our timeline, and she does have the Phoenix Force in her and all that. She is the daughter of Jean Grey and Scott Summers. So technically, yeah, the sister to Cable.
Yep.
Yeah, let's.
Well, half sister.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, true.
And the comic book artist. Today, I'm going to be opening up the Phoenix Rachel Summers piece. So this is the Excalibur comic book edition. Here you go. Here's this stuff on the back. So let's open this one up and take a look at this awesome piece. If you want to talk about a hot figure, killer piece.
Oh, wow.
Really, really nicely done. Do a full breakdown of her.
Okay.
I want to give you guys just a quick look at it. Stuff, I was never crazy about the rat tail, but the face itself, very, very nice. Great paint job. Good details. The costume
good details.
looks so good. I'll show you how the arms clip on too, but I really love the translucent plastic that they did here for the wings. They hold very well. She's just missing a flight stand. I don't know why they're against doing that with these characters. Marvel Legends has yet to give us a proper one. So I wanted to show you that Rachel has her alternate head, which I believe these are the tattoos from Ahab, the alternate hands. Now, they falsely advertised that she was supposed to have 2 fisted hands and 2 open hands, and they took one away from each. But yeah, there you have it. And there's her Excalibur book. And I wanted to show you that, yes, you could put the wings on other figures if you want. So I thought that actually looked pretty cool. Like I said, that's the body she should have came with. You know, although this is still amazing, that articulation is a lot better than this one. Here's another nice pose for Phoenix. Yeah, really, really cool stuff here. I love the wings are very solid too once you do have them on. Good connection points.
Yeah, you just pop the hands off, slide them all the way down, and then put the hands back
Yeah,
on.
I totally get why she's sold out. This thing looks so freaking good. And I really wish they had the updated body on this though, because like the posability would really be next level. And just for fun, another head swap. I think this actually looks pretty damn sweet. Not bad. That is the Natasha head from the 80th anniversary figure of Black Widow. Yes, her head fits perfectly on this body as well. So yeah, they could have easily done this. I don't think it would have took much to do the engineering to put the spikes on her. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. But either way, fantastic figure. I could probably give her about a 9 out of 10. Wow. Yeah, she's awesome. She's really cool. I love those effects. They look so good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Until next time, folks. Hello, everyone.
Oh, you didn't do it. You should have got out your Jean Grey that came with the stand, the Phoenix stand.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that another time because if you guys remember when I showed that display, she's kind of buried back there. Yeah, I got to move a lot of shit in order to get her out. So I'll do it. I'm gonna do more of these because this was just again the quick 3-minute ones. But I'll do more like what's it like Robo? What does he do? He does play day. He'll take a bunch of them out. Some things he modifies, some things he repaints, but he kind of shows what they will look like with other figures. So I'll do stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be coming up. But yeah, I at least wanted to get like the quick review out because I really do think that this is a pretty damn amazing figure. Again, had it been the more updated body and had a flight stand, easily a 10. Easily a 10 if they had done that. But
this wave of comic book Marvel Legends it's really good. Just about all of them are bangers. You got the Beast, you got Silver Surfer, you got the Daredevil I showed off earlier, you got this one, you got Black Widow, Feral looks good. All of them. Top notch.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what they had done. Yeah, I got to look in to see if I know that Jean Grey, the one that I just showed, that X-Force one. Apparently now she's kind of flying out of stores. So I'm assuming that she was probably on sale again recently. I missed out. I would have grabbed another one, and I would have done a paint job on her. I would do that.
All the boots.
That is a really great. It's a great base body. So if you want to do other stuff, yeah. But overall, there you go.
Animal trading's back. It's 9 pigs out of 10 and 10 ducks, 10 goats, 5 chickens, 9 cows for the pigs to nibble on.
Oh,
nice.
I
I
ended up purchasing something I don't normally do, but they had the Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas for $15. So that's $5 a game on the PlayStation, and they had it on the Switch, but I ended up getting on the PS4 instead.
Oh,
and
nice.
Mafia 1, 2, and 3. So I got 6 games for $30.
Nice,
dude. That's sweet. Hell yeah.
So yeah,
I know there's a
that's
couple of
the
sales
game
going on right.
Yeah. Well, I was debating on the Switch version, because the Switch is fun and whatnot. But I thought about it. I'm like, well, if I'm going to pay, I'm going to play on the PlayStation, buddy.
Yeah, it's good that you waited a while to get those because that's the remastered set that came out a few years ago, and boy, there was a lot of problems with that. There was a lot of problems with that, and Rockstar got hammered with criticism, and supposedly within the last couple of years, they ported the shit out of it, and they corrected a lot of stuff. So it's a good thing you waited on that because they had to fix a lot of stuff on that.
That's my magic power and secret. I'm always patient enough to wait. I will pay the least amount because I'm not that kind of like if I don't get because I had it for the PlayStation 2 and stuff. You know what I mean? And I've got a lot of stuff for my 3, but I like playing on the PS4.
So wait, I have a question then. So how much did they upgrade Vice City? Is it like a full?
It's not like Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics, but it does look better. It looks a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the character models don't look so high. Well, they didn't when it first came out, but they may have improved them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to go and look at some side by side stuff. It does look better.
So it was Vice City, San Andreas, and what was the other one?
3.
Okay.
You got 3 Vice City and San Andreas all together for like less than $15.
Was Andreas the 5th game?
4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
No. Well, you don't count those as numbered titles. It was GTA 3 and then Vice City and then
Andreas.
San Andreas.
Okay.
And then they had the 2 PSP games, then 4, then 5, and 6 is coming out.
San Andreas, that's when you can make your character fat or real diesel?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you this. The only big difference that they have in these is because of licensing issues, they removed some songs from several of the games. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I saw they had the original Tomb Raiders too. They had a 3-pack that was a good price, and then like 5-pack that wasn't. That was like the same. It was like less than $40.
I'm very tempted with Soul Reaver. They did the remaster of Soul Reaver 1 and 2. I saw it on Switch. It's going for like $11.99.
Yeah, I got the Tomb Raiders when they first released the remastered. It's good, but the gameplay is really dated. Even with
the tank.
Well, they put a new control system in there, but still, it's archaic. I don't know if everybody could go back to that because it's
Unless you're a classic gamer like I am.
Yeah.
Might not be too bad, but
it's still pretty cool. Well, they got that new. They redid it from the ground up. We showed it on my stream. The trailer. That new Tomb Raider game looks sick. They went back and they redid the original game from '96 from the ground up.
One thing before we get off the video game topic, I think they may still be on sale in stores or on websites if you can find it. They had, of course, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection for PS4 and for GameCube, and they were going for like $15. You may want to look around. if anybody still wants it, and see if it's still going for that price. It's
totally worth it.
Yeah,
By the
totally
way.
worth it.
Totally worth it. Yeah,
They had the
I got that
Ultimate
set.
3 or Ultimate something or other on the online store for kind of about that price.
Okay. Very cool. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that's out there right now for dirt cheap still. But the time is expiring very quickly on those things.
Well, and actually, if you want to find the best deals are going to come up because after the holiday season is over, they've got to liquidate a lot of the shit that they have left over from Christmas. So that's where you're going to find a lot of the really good deals.
Well,
They're gonna be coming up soon.
The physical ones are harder to get right now. If there's like smaller games, you could do it's like a quick download, whatever it is, for pretty dirt cheap. They even had like the last 2 Leisure Suit Larry games they did, where they went back to him actually being like creepy but funny kind of shit. They're like I think it's like $3.99 or something, and those games were originally like $64. So it might be worth checking out if you. Yeah, look around in those stores if people
maybe find Caddy Chat for it's real cheap after it's possible.
I was telling you, man, we got to make these pennies stretch, yo.
Yep.
So should I get into it now, or
if you want to? I'm good for today.
All right. Okay, everybody. In case you hadn't noticed, up at the top hand corner of the screen all night, there's been a darkened out photo. Because this stream, even though it's Christmas and it's about having a good time, it's actually for Dark Helmet. This stream is all about Dark Helmet for me, and we're going to explain why. What is basically Helmet's last toy review. This was supposed to be his toy review leading into his retirement, so I'm just going to let the beginning of the video play, and you'll understand what it's all about.
We are being graced by the presence of the master of the Transformers, the mighty, the one and only master of the sci-fi and the Transformers pig, Dark Helmet. This is a very special video for Helmet because this is his retirement video. Helmet has been with us for a very long time. He is turning 5 years old this month. And with that, it is time for Helmet to kick back and relax and let another pig take over. So, by now you already know the new guy's name, and he will be leading the charge for Helmet as Helmet steps back and lives a little bit more of a relaxed lifestyle. So, for Helmet's last Transformers video, Helmet, your retirement party, what do we got? Age of the Primes and Transformers. And we've got Aerial Bot Skydive. This is the last one, Helmet, and this one looks pretty decent. We're gonna get this out of the box. We're gonna see if it stands up to scrutiny. I've heard other people talk about these things looking a little undersized. We're gonna see how this one holds up. Helmet is gonna give you his last review. Guys, be sure to wish Helmet a happy retirement as he moves into chill time. But let's go ahead and get into this review.
It is I, Dark Helmet, coming to you for the final time. I know this is supposed to be my retirement video, but unfortunately I am coming to you from beyond the grave. Before this video was published, Tommy had recorded it way in advance and had already moved me into retirement as the videos played on. Unfortunately, on the 22nd of December at 4 a.m., I decided to move on to the great pig collection in the sky. I will no longer be here, but I am passing the torch over to Wind Charger, who will no doubt lead the charge for Transformers in my stead. Thank you all for being here and being part of the collective. With me, Dark Helmet, your former sci-fi and Transformers pig.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, little buddy.
Yep.
Still, still kind of a pain in the ass to get through, but Yeah, that's what that was for. So I was working on Dark Helmet's final resting place. So giving him the absolute best that I can. Like I said, unfortunately, we had moved him into retirement. He was having problems. He had problems the day we brought him home because the college girl that got the pigs, both Rorschach and him together, didn't know how to take care of him properly, and he developed Shifty. I'm blanking on it again.
Respiratory.
Yeah. And we've been fighting it for 5 years, and he was doing pretty good for a while, but all the damage that he had, there was no doubt there was scarring on his lungs and everything, and it became too much for him at the end, and he passed on. So
yeah.
Thanks, RR. Chaos. Appreciate that. Thank you, Iceman. Yeah, he was a tough guy, and he fought it to the very end, trying to hang out. But I'm going to play the second part while I compose myself.
Absolutely.
We now return to the Transformers.
I'm Skydive. Here we go with Skydive right out of the box. I will say the way that they stored him with his arms in like this, his arms are just bent. They're just bent right in the packaging. Like the way they did this is just stupid. They used a softer plastic, I think, in this joint, and they just bent the shit out of it. Hasbro. And of course, as always, we got our new Skydive sitting next to his G1 counterpart. Just G1 counterpart is one I just put together recently. He was in a million different pieces, but he still needs a little bit of work. His joints are a little bit loose, but I mean, pretty close to the original one while going more in favor of the cartoon look. So not bad so far. Once again, Hasbro not understanding limb proportion, and like these joints are actually kind of sloppy. This thing is fucking horrible. These joints are actually pretty fucking weak right out of the box, and he just wants to slop over. Like, wow, this thing is pretty freaking terrible. I am not digging this thing already.
And it would be wise to hurry.
As far as some of the articulation, he does have a decent amount of articulation. Get him some pretty good movements. So there is that. Got the rock down at the feet. He's got the bend at the knee. I believe it's only a 90-degree bend. Yeah, 90-degree bend. Does have the turn right there. The movement up there in the hip. Got the turn right there. Movement at the shoulder. Only the back kiblet's getting away a little bit. And the head is... It's got this kind of back thing there, like it looks like it's part of the transformation, but as far as like pivot or anything, there's really nothing there. There's like no movement in his head. Pretty lazily done. It does have a waist joint as well. And he's got the rock down in the feet. As I said, the joints are pretty lousy on this one, pretty sloppy. So if you want to stand him up, you are going to need a stand. This guy's not going to do any crazy action poses all on his own.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Yeah, another one that looked really good on the package art, but kind of failed to deliver. I didn't do helmet talking through the whole video because I don't think I would have been able to stomach it. But it was kind of a shame. When I recorded these all in advance, I kind of wish that I would have did the Venom figure as his final figure, because that one was a banger, and it would have felt I don't know, it would have felt more fitting for him to go out in something like that than this one.
Shit.
It really is a shame because it looks good on the package art. I mean, they make it look like this is going to be a banger, and then you start like loose joints, it's flopping all over the place, and damn. Yeah, and losing him sucked, dude. I've been out of it for multiple days. Vinnie could tell you I just like disappeared off online completely for a few days there. I didn't say nothing to nobody. And the first person that called to check in on me was actually Vinnie, because he is like, yeah, I figure I'd give you a few days. I know you were having problems with helmet, and I was already starting to work on this casket. But yeah, I mean, real quick again, that's kind of like what I got going on the front of his casket already. And I'd already moved into staining, and holy shit, man, it doesn't look 10 times better already with the stain on it.
That's awesome.
So, giving him the
proper,
best treatment I can.
Yep, the proper send off like that too, man. It's beautiful stuff, man.
Yeah, they're finally together again. It's crazy though. I mean, with all the problems he had, 9 months he went further than Rorschach. It's just crazy.
It's wild.
But yeah, the new guy is going to be taking over 5 years, 5 to 7 years. I mean, there's a rarity every once in a while you get an 8-year pig. There's a lady who has a guinea pig channel. She had one that was like 8 years old he lived for, which is an extreme oddity. But there wasn't a whole lot because of helmet and the God damn it, the respiratory illness. Because of that, there wasn't a whole lot they could do for him because I had taken him to multiple vets. There was just nothing they could do. Thanks, Frankie. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was something that I knew was coming. I thought I was better prepared for it, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I have one more part to this, and it's the final breakdown. And man, I tell you what, the end of this, it didn't help the review out any. Figured maybe I get into the jet mode, it's going to improve a little bit, but I mean, you got any thoughts on the figure itself?
The thoughts I had when I looked past those guys and like, yeah, they didn't look like they were the proper scale, and there was something that just didn't wow me about them and how they transform, like when they're in like the vehicle mode, the jet mode. I don't, when they're not super clean, it looks like you just kind of turn them a little bit and you can see all the robot shit kind of hanging off the bottom. Yeah, not sold on that line.
I didn't mind the nose cone and the wings hanging off the back because that's how the original figures were. And thank you, Slasher. And yeah, that's amazing. 10 years. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I appreciate it, guys. It was not easy getting through this. But as far as like the nose cone and the wings, it was like that on the original figures. I didn't gripe too much on that.
Well, I don't, in robot mode, in robot mode, I don't mind. But like when it's in like the actual plane mode, I don't want to see the robot parts.
Right, that's when I showed this next part off, man. I went off, and like I said, I filmed this thing like a month ago. So I was expecting to move Hellman into retirement, and he was going to be better, and I was going to do all the voiceovers and everything, and then but yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. We'll get final thoughts on this figure.
Okay.
All right.
We now return to the Transformers.
There goes Skydive in his jet form. Not overly impressed with this one. It's very big and chunky underneath. The wings look a little bit on the short side. Like, I don't know. This is not another one that's just not great. I've seen a few of these figures that they've done recently, and they're kind of lacking in some way, shape, or form, and this is definitely one. I mean, it was bad enough that the joints were loose in the robot mode, but then you get him in his jet form, and yeah, it just doesn't look that convincing. Now, all the pictures for this guy make him look a lot better. I mean, granted, the colors are there and everything for the most part, but yeah, F-16A Fighting Falcon, this is not overly convincing. Let's get out the original G1. Put it next to it, and you can see the G1. The wings, they got a little bit of length to them. This one is stubby little wings, and it just doesn't look right. It throws the whole plane mode off. Just not feeling it. Here we go with our final pose and rundown on the Skydive figure. While he does have a decent range of movement on this thing, there's only a few points of hindrance on him. Where he actually is lacking is some of the finer articulation. Like the head movement is very minimal. The joints are all sloppy on this thing. All the joints are sloppy. They're not tight out of the box. They just not good, and because of that, tends to not have quite as much balance as he should. Transformation aspect, while it isn't overly horribly complicated or anything, it does kind of lack any finesse, and the wingspan looks a little bit on the shorter side. There are a lot of takeaways on this one. While the look of Skydive is pretty close to the original toy and not bad for imitating the cartoon a little bit, this could have been done much better. It does feel like a lot was left on the drawing room table. So with that in mind, the absolute best that we can give Skydive with the problems he has, we can give him a 7.5 out of 10, and he's kind of lucky he's getting that much. And I'm so disappointed in this one. If I see one more aerial bot as bad as this one, him and the other one will both go back to the store, and I will not even bother trying to get Superion. This is just a little bit disappointing.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
I think I gave it too fair of a score, quite honestly. I think it should have been lower for how loose the joints were and everything, but
yeah.
I mean, the coloring and everything like that was there, and they did a lot to make it kind of look like the cartoon while still capturing the original G1, but like there was huge takeaways. Like,
I agree. The paint looked good, like aesthetically, like it does look good to the eye, but yeah, plane mode sucked, and like you said, loose joints like that, that's no excuse, man. You know, there's no excuse for that. Has trash, bro, trash.
I did the best I could. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. Go ahead.
Loose joints. Loose. Yeah. They're just so loose. Loose joints. It looked like a big blob of plastic, man. Like when you were, trying to pose them and stuff. Like it just, like no F's given.
Yeah, just rolling into a ball.
It looked about as posable as Cheetor after I hit it with the 22.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Although Cheetor, he stood. When he had no like inner core whatsoever, it still stood.
He was still standing.
He took the Red Riders. He took some 22, and he still was standing.
He's like, "You never knocked me down, Ray. You never knocked me down."
Oh, that second shot with the 22 was it for him, though. It took us whole leg off. I tried to do that every time to try to, to show you the absolute best that this figure can look by trying to get in some fabulous poses. I always try to do that the best I can. Sometimes the limitations are so bad I can't pull him off as nice as I would like. But, I mean, he has good range of movement, but with weak joints, and it becomes difficult to pose him. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10, 10 goats, 10 ducks, 5 chickens, 7.5 toes to be nibbled on. And they needed all 7.5 toes to be nibbled on for that. And that played mode was a big miss. It was a miss. It was a mess. Oh, God, man, that was terrible. Terrible. And it really is a shame because I liked the aerial bots. It was like, it was the second combiner team that I ever got because I'd gotten all the Constructicons, because they were singly sold, and then later on they had like a Comic-Con, whatever, exclusive gift pack where they sold all of them together. The aerial bots I got off a friend, and he had the gift set. So I got all 5 aerial bots in one big shot in the gift set. And it was like, wow, like check this out. I got them all together, paid a decent price because I bought it off a friend. He just sold his freaking Transformers. And this is when I was like maybe 13 or at best, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I was so freaking happy with them. I thought they were so cool when they started releasing these, and they looked very similar to the old toys. And then with the cartoon aesthetics, I was like excited about it. I was like, oh man, these look sharp. These look sharp. And then I got the first one I got was this guy, and it was just a mess. Now I was like, yeah, all of them one shot, man. Unfortunately, they all got stolen later on, but I've reacquired my aerial bots. I'm still trying to fix some of them because I got loose joints. Like this guy. Tell you the truth, I think my G1's got tighter joints than this guy does.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, everybody thoughts about Helmet. I appreciate that, man. He was a fighter, man.
Yeah.
12:30 in the morning, he started fighting. and he was struggling, and he stayed with me until 4 a.m. 4 a.m. because he didn't want to give it up.
Man.
Yeah. Blessed to have wonderful memories of Helmet, but doesn't take it away. Yeah. I in that little piece that I put in there, I actually had a real fucking hard time getting through that too. But I'm working, and believe me, Chaos. Remember, I said Rorschach. The grief kind of flowed out of me, and I was able to just about completely finish Rorschach's song. There's just one more, instrument I want to add into his song. But his song is pretty much recorded and done, and I've already started on Helmets. I've got the bass beat for Helmets already done. A few of these guys have already heard it. So, yeah, I'm going to get both of them done. And, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to get them both together because they were Cage mates. They were Cage brothers from the time I got them. So, they'll wind up getting both of their videos released together. But, that's what I have. The last thing I have is a toy hunt. So if there's anything else you guys want to show off, by all means.
No. I'm good for today.
Yep.
Yeah. We had a lot of stuff.
All right. Now, I was just checking Shifty's all done, too. He
Yep.
said, yeah. Adam, you're good, buddy?
I am good, sir.
All right. Well, last thing we're going to get into is the toy hunt. Once again, I want to thank everybody.
Still.
How did he do it? I want to thank all of you for coming in for our Christmas special. Yeah, he'll always be with us in spirit. You're damn right. I'm hoping that he left some good teaching moments for the new guy. So he needs to get his act together. But there is a possibility, and it's kind of weird the way it happened. As soon as Helmet passed, the wife just happened to look because, she works the dispatcher for animal control and stuff. Two pigs came up, cage mates. They came up for adoption. So there's a good possibility we might be getting 2 to replace Helmet because Helmet needs 2 pigs to replace him. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens. If it does, that's going to be awesome. Wind Charger, I'll have some new friends to play with, and maybe one of these pigs is going to have some common sense. they'll all learn a little common sense together. Yeah, two pigs. Yeah, man. Wind Charger, the commander of the wind. He's a nutbag though. But let's go ahead. We're going to get into the toy hunt. A lot of interesting stuff that I'd seen in the past couple of weeks. So show you all the interesting shit that I seen at Target and Ross.
I talked about this forever with them. Like they got Magnadoodle, Light Bright, this weird looking Vacman from Stretch Armstrong, Pound Puppies, My Little Ponies, Mini Pound Puppies, and of course the old Viewmaster. So you're looking for that nostalgia stuff for Christmas, man. Target usually does have all that stuff. At Target, and they got a whole bunch of these damn Mystiques. Like, look at all of them. Loaded, man. Loaded. So if you're looking for them, you find them at Target. Now looking down here at Transformers again, like most of them are sold out. Still got Thrust. Gigawatt still sitting there. Actually got Mixmaster now. Got a few Mixmasters sitting here. Still got one of those 4-packs. They seem to be selling pretty quick. And then the rest of this is same old, same old. And it looks like they got more of the Hot Wheels ones in, but I'm not uber impressed with those. I actually have a few McFarlane's in. Superman. This ugly looking Metamorphos, terrible looking. And Sandman. That's kind of weird. Other than that, not a whole lot else to talk about. Well, they do have a cheetah. Yeah, that's what you call the Ross Christmas Jumble. Holy cow, man. Every holiday, it always looks like this in this place. It's always such a mess. And this isn't even the toy aisle, this is just center aisles that they have for all the extra stuff.
Yeah, there we go with that. And the funny thing is, like the Magnadoodle, the Viewmasters and Pound Puppies, when I went back like a day before to pick up more food for the pigs, that shit was all sold the hell out.
Wow.
Last minute, like all of it, the whole end cap with all that stuff was gone.
I am super surprised with that Mystique because, like Shifty could tell you too, that thing sold out everywhere, and yours has just got like a whole shipment of them. That's wild.
I keep telling you, man. I keep seeing a lot of that shit in some of these stores.
Yeah. I know the Mixmaster. Apparently, there's been a truckload of them everywhere. They just Walmart. Last time I went to Walmart, Target, they were just fully stocked with just like Mixmaster only. That's crazy. But,
and see, when I first saw him, I was worried I was never going to find him again.
Yeah.
So I picked him up right away with the spare change I had squirreled away at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's like an assload of them. I mean, I'm glad to have the set done. But yeah, man. Happy holidays to you, Keely.
Merry Christmas.
You're having a good one.
Absolutely, man. They're in Hong Kong. That's crazy.
But Ross, wow, what a freaking mess. And you want to talk about a mess? If you ever go to that DD's place, it's worse than Ross.
Wow. Now,
believe it or not, you got tons of room to move in Ross compared to DD's. I will put it that way.
Now, is it just it's the letter D twice, or is it?
Yeah, two D's.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Double D, baby.
Hey, double D. I know that there's this great chick that I know that she got triple D's, but that's a different thing altogether.
That's a different story. Yeah. But I guess we're gonna move right on to outros, and these guys are gonna let you know everything is going, that they got going on or is coming up. And once again, thank you to everybody for their thoughts for poor Helmet, and I will keep everybody apprised what's going on. Eventually I will make a post on my YouTube account and on Twitter as well over his passing. I've just been trying to, get through getting all his stuff together first with his final resting place, and trying to get the music started for him, trying to nail that all down so I can put everything together and give both him and Rorschach the proper send-offs they so rightly deserve. I can't believe it's taken me this long to freaking get Rorschach's done. Unfortunately, when I'm feeling down is when I become the most creative. Vinnie and I were talking about this. It's nuts how that shit happens. But as soon as that happened, like everything just kind of popped into place, and I knew what I needed to do for Rorschach's song, and it just all fell together. And Helmet's just like inspiration, just pow. This is the beat I want for Helmet. And created it. So weird shit, man. Weird shit. But go ahead and let these guys let you know what they got going on, and give you their final thoughts for the night. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here with us and hanging out with us. So let's go ahead and kick it on over.
Hey, Prime, what do you think Megatron's gonna do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
Adam? You there, Adam?
Hey, just say Merry Christmas, and that's it to everybody.
Nice. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas, Adam. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it, man. And let's send it on over to...
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing about it. Saw the entire catastrophe.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody's had a nice holiday, and thanks for joining us tonight. And hey, join us tomorrow over on Vinnie Art's channel at some point tomorrow night for the ballerina. 8:30 for the ballerina watch party, and then Saturday night over on Slasher McSplitter's channel. About 10:30 or 11, we'll be reviewing the holiday classic Scarface. There's a lot of snow in that movie, and some little friends, it's holiday classic. And then Sunday night about 8 o'clock on the Real Review 3000 and Hanstar YT. It's Jackbox Fun Night. and the weekly wrap up. Get in the chat, and we'll play some games. What the Dub and Jackbox, whatever, Jackbox, the good stuff. And yeah, that's it. Hey, thanks for having me on this holiday edition. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Shifty. And now we're going to throw it on over.
Not bad for an old timer.
Old timer.
Hey guys, it's me again, and there's Stripe. Stripe, you're coming out to say hi for a change. What's going on, Stripe? Guys, thank you for being here. I know it's kind of weird running a Christmas show and running a little bit earlier, but we've been playing around with the times. It's time to move things a little bit and try to help all our channels out, and especially now that YouTube's playing the games even more than they ever played before. So if we want to make things happen, we're going to have to make a few changes. So we're probably going to be looking at sometime around like 7 or 7:30 is going to be the new start time on the show, hopefully to put us in a little bit better of a position, be able to get a few more eyes on everything that we're doing and all the fun that we're having over here. Sorry about some of the stuff at the end. It's, got a little bit heavy, but I mean, there's just no way to avoid it, unfortunately. I mean, it's definitely not something that I was hoping for, and it's not something I like to dwell on for too long, because I mean, it just hurts more the more you dwell on it. But I got to get through it, unfortunately, and that's probably the best way to do it, is to honor Helmet by having the videos for him and then talk about him, because if I don't talk about him, then I'm ignoring him, and that's just not me. I wear my heart on my sleeve when it comes to these picks, so they mean a lot to me. But thank you all for being here. You could have spent your time anywhere. You chose to spend it here with us. We hope that you had an amazing holiday, a very Merry Christmas, a very Merry Pigmas, and we all wish you the best for the upcoming Piggly New Year, or a Happy New Year, as some of you humans say. And we hope that you continue to come around and have fun with us. And if you're new and you're seeing us for the first time, hey, don't be shy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to, hit the bell too, because then you may get notifications by YouTube. Who knows? You never know with them. But we really do appreciate your time, because it means the world to us. We know that you're spending your time to be here with us, and we try to make this the most fun that we possibly can. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done over the past 4 years, and for making this past year completely memorable for a lot of us. And with that, we're going to hand it on over.
I'm just saying goodbye.
Save your energy.
So long. Here's one Starscream's been saving for you.
Again, what Tommy said, gonna echo that for sure. Thank you, guys and girls, everyone who's been supporting, watching, all this stuff. Because yeah, it's crazy. I know a lot of the tour reviews and stuff. They do some pretty good numbers. This is always a blast hanging out with all you guys. Week in and week out. And yeah, we're going to keep trying to make sure you guys are entertained with all this stuff. Speaking of which, tomorrow night we're going to be doing Ballerina, 8:30 on my channel. That'll finish off the John Wick stuff. And I thought the movie was a lot of fun. So if you guys haven't seen it, you can watch along with us. I'll drop the link. It's like the off-air one, so kind of like how we do the Dexters. And yes, we're going to be finishing off Dexter season 7 on Sunday as well. But in the meantime, guys, please continue to sign up for City of Venus 2. I literally have 2 pages left to paint, and then doing all the lettering. So City of Venus 2 is coming at you before you know it. We have 74 signups right now. Let's get that extra bit. Let's hit 100 signups. That'd be fantastic. Get the word out there. Let everybody know. This is coming at you before you know it. And it's I can't wait, because I've been going to sleep way too late trying to finish these pages. But I'm staring at the finish line, and it's looking good. And then yes, we're going to be getting more into more art related streams and videos and stuff like that. I'm going to be making some more time to get that stuff out there for you guys. I'll probably do some more art classes, break down again some of the things that I love in comic book artwork and movies and you name it, and we'll show you how it's all incorporated into bringing you very cinematic looking beautiful books with incredible stories. So yes, thank you everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that great stuff. But tune in this whole weekend with us, and we're gonna have more fun. Thank you everyone.
Awesome. Thank you, Vinnie. Thank you, Shifty, Adam, and thank you, Slasher, for tonight. We had fun. I don't know about you, but I had a few tears as well. And once again, just an amazing time to be able to come on here and share it with all the stuff that we enjoy. Sometimes there may be some bad stuff and a little bit of sorrow in there as well, but so is life. It is what it is. And I'm not going to fake it for nobody. So for all the people that maybe have something you want to say to me, say it to my face anytime you want. I'll give you my address on Twitter. But guys, thank you for being here, and we hope that you have a good one, and we will catch you next week. Let's go ahead. Let's do it live. 7 or 7:30, gents.
7:30 is more reasonable for me.
Yeah.
7:30 is what it looks like.
7:30.
Adam, anything? Vader, are you there?
He's thinking about Padme. You gotta leave him alone.
Well, he just said 7, right?
I thought I heard him say 7:30. Adam, did you say 7:30?
6:45.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, goddamn it. We're going to have to talk to Slasher now, because now we're tied at 2 for 7. Oh, no. Well, guys, we will let you know for sure next week when I post it. Until then, have a good one. Continue to have a Merry Christmas and, of course, the upcoming New Year. Hopefully, we should be back for the New Year celebration stream as well, bringing some more fun, bringing some more hilarity, bringing some more stupidity like only we know how to do. Until then, have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody.
Peace.
Are you not entertained?
You better run, Mojito. You what? I thought you said don't move. That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.